I've been told y'all there's a lot of Kanye doing behind the scenes, man.
Kanye doing shit behind the scenes, man. He just lost his deal.
No, he didn't, man. If you actually watch the whole podcast of like what he was talking about, he's really going for the heads of the media. He's talking about the heads of Nike. You hear his point about when he said why are the places of Nike and like Apple is on the stock market and stuff. Okay, he said Apple is number one, because of tech. Nike is 320. Even though a lot of people, everyone wears shoes, but it's still at 312 because they are promoting towards black people. It's their influence they have on the black community. So really, Nike can damn near have a whole campaign and say, jump off a bridge. I bet you a bunch of niggas would do it for some shoes, like stuff like they have that much influence to do stuff like that. I'm exaggerating, but like I'm saying he's talking about the influence that they have.
I guess like what do you think he's getting done by that? Because you're saying he's doing so much behind the scenes.
Because now you gotta realize he's also working with these Jewish people that he keeps talking about, but now they're cutting him. Yeah. He's doing that on purpose. He's getting cut. He's proving a point. The second you say something about them, the media is going to sensitize you. He's making a whole point. And everyone's being mad about him like he's proving a point by y'all getting mad.
I mean, okay, I guess we are into it now. So, I mean, yeah, I guess what y'all, I guess at first we can kind of just say where we all stand on the Kanye.
He has an unorthodox method, that's all.
I think that's been Kanye's MO forever, though. He's always been unorthodox.
There's always some nigga there.
It's working. He's on the screen, ain't it? Got everybody on social media is posting what he's saying.
He ain't lying.
But I mean, Kanye can say anything, and he doesn't have to say crazy shit for people to listen.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, okay. Be honest. Are you paying attention to any of these woke celebrities when they try to tell people like? Are you? No. No one's listening to Kyrie Irving right now. Kyrie Irving's been saying a lot of this shit for months and months now. No one's listening to Kyrie Irving.
Yes, they were. Yeah, the niggas talking
where
about
have you?
Are
you even seeing this?
He came under a lot of fire. A lot of fire.
Okay, but what? It's not the same level as Kanye West, though. It's really not.
Big of a name, yeah.
Exactly.
Kanye West versus Kyrie
But
Irving.
that's my point. That's my point. Kanye's doing that because it's gonna get all the attention on him.
Kanye's carrying the message to a higher level.
He's taking it to a higher level. He's really trying to piss people off to prove his point, and sometimes that's what you got to do.
What I'm saying is that he doesn't have to go that route for people to listen to what he's saying. Has he tried any other route that's not crazy?
But my thing is,
people
are
West.
listening.
My point is Kanye West. They're going to listen to what the fuck he says, no matter what. If you got all the people listen to the Kardashians talking about their bullshit that really kind of has no purpose in the world,
literally.
Niggas will listen to fucking Kanye West say some shit.
It's just like Kanye West has so much influence. I don't feel like he needed to go get himself cut off from all of these different fucking companies and heads, so you speak. Like,
but who else is doing it though? That's my question.
And who's to say he's not inviting that shit?
Not inviting what?
Because they said Kanye wanted to cut ties with Adidas for a minute.
I mean, yeah, they say that. I think I know what he's getting himself into. Yeah, but I'm just saying, is it the best way to go about it? I mean, shit.
But I mean, he literally tried to portray his message as anti-Semitic. We're not just gonna grace over it.
And now,
he literally said, "I can say anti-Semitic things and get away with it." He's trying to convey that his message is anti-Semitic.
That was in that one clip, yeah. But if you listen to everything else he said,
regardless. But what I'm saying is, by him saying that, he is trying to convey that what he's saying is anti-Semitic. Yes or no? You disagree?
You saying no? That clip, what he was saying is the fact that his relationship with Adidas or whatever it is, saying that he can be himself and say what he wants to say. He didn't say that he's being anti-Semite. If you watch the interview, he's saying that he specifically says that he's not anti-Semite because he's black. And by you being black, you are Israelite. You are a Jew. I'm not trying to quote him like the nigga like a Bible, but I'm just saying like based on what he said, that's not how he's trying to portray it. So he wasn't trying to say that I'm anti-Semitic and we're doing. No, he literally said multiple times that he doesn't view himself that way. But like I said before, am I saying it's the best way to go about doing the shit? No, but I don't know. I don't care that much. I'm being honest about
that's the thing, man. It gets to a point where it's so many stunts with you. It's like I can't care anymore. You know, there's always some new stand. Just a couple weeks ago, he was wearing the White Lives Matter. Yeah. Now he's fighting for me again.
Again, making a point.
Good.
Yeah, but I get you're trying to make a point, but White Lives Matter, I don't think that like proves your point very well.
No, again, he was trying to get all attention on him. Now you see how he did this
I don't think
whole.
he has to do it that way.
No. You see how he did this whole political. That's a political stance. The whole White Lives Matter, is it not? Would you say?
Correct. Political stance.
Okay. Now, I'm getting my point. Kanye's always been talking about for the last couple of years running for president. People keep saying Kanye 2024. So I'm not saying this is his goal, but like it's smart as in maneuvering from being in the music industry and then clothes and all that, and now he's trying to move on to actual social issues. So I give his effort. I give him that.
With that idea, he got a point because Donald Trump did the same thing. Antonio Brown's doing the exact same thing.
Okay, nobody's taking Antonio Brown serious. Anything
doesn't matter. The name is out there now.
What is that? Okay. If no one's taking you serious, you're trying to make a point. Your name's out there. What does that make you? Just a public clown? What the fuck does that do?
But
people are looking at me, so that means I'm doing the right thing. But no one's actually like listening and trying to actually no one's really side like Antonio Brown, bro. Like, come on now, Antonio
but what's
Brown,
one thing we know?
example.
But what's one thing we know about Antonio Brown though?
He got kicked off the NFL.
And the man's delusional. The man is delusional. He literally denied $100 million just to go on Facebook Live and do some dumb shit. So he's clearly not thinking straight himself. So he doesn't give a fuck about.
So what is the point?
The point is he wants his name out there. That's the only thing he gives a fuck about.
So okay, well, what does that? So what point are you trying to make?
What
point are you trying to make?
I'm gonna try to help you. It's stuff like this when when you have people who are put in a certain box. Let's say I'm just a rapper, and I put out my opinions on politics. Okay, we all know that rappers have been political, but really, who gives a fuck about a rapper's position in politics? You feel me? No one really gives a damn. But now, if you make a whole storm about it and move your whole front towards politics, now people are gonna look at you and okay, he's being a political man. And it's the whole transition of trying to get somewhere.
Yeah, Kanye West, I get, but Antonio Brown,
I'm just making it. He
wanted to be an artist, and Kanye West, quote unquote, helped him.
It was ass. Song was ass.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the music's ass, but I mean he just started. I mean you can't expect to be great, but the goal was the same. Because who's to say that he didn't do them antics on the NFL field, which is considered a huge stage, to get his name out there for his music? Because he was working on that music before he did that antic. The whole Jets thing. I don't think he was working on it with the Patriots or he was at the Raiders or whatever. But either way, those antics, because Antonio Brown was in the fucking media almost every other week. From the Steelers all the way up to the fucking Buccaneers.
Okay, so this argument you guys are making is that Kanye is doing all this because he's trying to be president in 2024.
No, I think he wants to be present.
So there's a point he wants to prove, and he feels this is how he can get the most attention towards his movement or whatever.
What's his movement?
That leaves him being president.
He's trying to change. He's trying to change the whole structure of our media.
Yeah,
like
I think he's trying to do that because black people don't own shit.
People have been blackballed since forever.
Black
so
people
like,
don't own shit. Everyone's in charge of our money.
How is that helping the black community become owners of things?
I think he's getting the wrong idea. You're making it seem like what he's do. They're trying to prove that what he's doing is helping. I think they're just saying that's why he's doing it. They're not saying it's a good idea. They're just saying that it's why he's doing the shit. We're not saying
there's no correlation though.
But we're not saying. But you're making it seem like we're saying what he's doing is the right way to go about it and it's the perfect thing to do. We just saying it's probably why he's doing it. And keep in mind, Kanye ain't like some normal nigga. Like he doesn't do normal things. Clearly,
not at all.
So this might be one of his, like he said, antics that he thinks because Kanye's thinking differently to push the narrative. That's all we saying. We ain't saying that he's smart.
Niggas not saying he's smart or wrong.
I agree with that premise. And personally, if I'm being honest, it's probably gonna be uncut or some shit. But I don't think what he said was like that crazy, bro. To be honest, if I'm being,
he didn't say anything crazy.
Like, okay, like his main points that he was making. Black people don't own shit. You look at all the heads of these music companies, whatever, arts company, whatever. They're all Jewish head. Like same with Sony, Columbia, fucking Universal, all this other shit. All Jewish head. When black people talk about getting a lawyer, what they always say, give me a Jewish guy, shit like that.
That's true.
Jewish people themselves, they've done a lot of shit to build themselves up. and make people that look like them and have the same beliefs as them, whatever, build themselves up in terms of like monetary gain, etc. So what basically he's trying to do, what he says he's trying to do, is basically get black people to do a similar thing that they did, in terms of saying like, instead of them owning us and owning our music and all this other shit like that and our money, how come we can't build ourselves up? And then they say we're in the ownership position, shit like that, and we have the money, we build ourselves up, and we build a black metropolis or whatever the fuck.
And it's like, I wish he said the message just like how you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why don't you try saying it like that without?
But you
all the
can't.
crazy shit?
You guys gotta.
Kanye that normal.
Kanye keeps explaining like the whole media, the way everything is, it's rigged. So like he can go outright and say, "This is what I want to do." Now that he's giving up his whole plan, like villains always giving up their whole plan. What happened? It gets foiled.
Got a point.
So you gotta just let him do him and watch how he does it. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I wouldn't have. I'm not saying I want to see Kanye taking off all platforms and shit like that, but I'm just like, hey, you didn't try it any other way. Not from that I can see publicly. It's like he just went straight to the insane route. Didn't try anything else. I mean, I don't know.
None. What else gonna work for black folks? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He keeps proving a point. If you ask me,
What point?
that the white, he's protesting the whole white owned media. We don't even have BET no more, nigga. BET even owned by black folk.
So lame.
Yeah, shit been gone.
So like it's shit like that. I give him the fight. Like, go ahead, man. Be the crazy nigga to stay out
Are you
there.
voting
like
for
that.
I'm mad at the nigga, and I just do think it's weird that it's like as soon as you talk about, you say anything about anti-Semite or whatever, like, bro, they will not hesitate to take everything from you.
But where was that energy when this man went around saying slavery was a choice? He didn't get kicked off nothing for that. He didn't get unsigned from nothing from that.
Probably because of self-deprecation. Usually people are the more lenient with self-deprecation.
That's just how the white media works.
It's fucked up. It sounds kind of. It sounds.
If a white guy
sounds
said that, he'd be
up.
fucked right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because that's what the people want.
But
You can't. Why would the media want to cancel anyone who's under Kanye or who works with Kanye? Why would they cut him off? He brings shit like Adidas. He brung Adidas hella money.
But his thing, you know, I think where Kanye fucked up is because I think Kanye is kind of right in a lot of sense that, look, listen, like these companies, whatever, it is very like inherently prejudiced towards black people, like especially when we talk about in the industry, whatever, music industry or whatever industry what it is. But oftentimes you see with like these, with white folk, whatever, these heads or whatever, what do we as black people always complain about? Kind of like that undercover, trying to cover it up. Racism, etc. Like they're not straightforward with it. Like they kind of hide it, so you can't outright point at it and be like, "Oh, you call me niggers, you're racist." Right. But they're gonna do everything else besides that. I mean, what do you see people say? What Malice in the Palace and basketball when Indiana Pacers and Detroit Pistons? What do you see them call all the players involved? Thugs. Yeah. They'll say everything but call you a nigga, stuff like that. Where Kanye fucked up, but it could have been also a part of his plan is that he was straightforward with what he said, and they don't like. He has a problem with the Jewish media, shit like that, people that are running this stuff. If he would have kind of tried to beat around the bush, kind of like how people already have been saying how like these heads of these companies, they're taking advantage of our artists. All he did was point out the fact that, hey, a common paradigm that I see is that most of these motherfuckers are Jewish. He said that straight up. And they're not gonna fuck with that. They're gonna take it down. But if you see people that are prejudiced towards black people, they have... First off, I mean, I don't know. They've been in that position of power for such a long time, so they've just learned how to kind of cover it up and still get what they want. Kanye was straight up with it, so they just took everything from him. But yeah, I think that's just the biggest thing. He's just straightforward with it.
I just believe more black celebrities need to just not do exactly what Kanye doing, but be straightforward. Like, I'm sure a lot of black celebrities feel the same way as Kanye.
They can't get everybody.
Nigga, Ice Cube been saying it for years.
They can't get everything. They couldn't. If they get everybody, I mean, shit, they ain't gonna have nothing.
No artists.
Exactly.
Make money off
They ain't got
of.
nobody. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Shit, like, I give it to him though. He the first one. So.
But like I said, but I'm either way. Like as soon as I see him say like That one clip where you're saying like I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas couldn't get rid of me. How about that? You said it again. I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas wouldn't drop me. Now what? I'm like, this nigga sound like a villain right now.
Just like that.
Like a super villain. You said it, bro.
That's them gonads, boy.
You said
Let
it
them
on
gonads
the shit.
hang.
I'm like, you sound.
he ain't allowed
and the
to.
way he said it, no, yes he did, because they got rid of dropped him.
Yeah, they know they dropped
afterwards.
him. After he said that, yeah.
So what? He still got dropped afterwards.
All right. See, come on, man.
Still got dropped. You see,
Okay, but at the beginning,
Sometimes I feel like, what was the point of even going back and forth with that?
okay,
You was right. No, he wasn't. He got dropped. What was his point?
Y'all got it.
Thank you.
Oh man.
I'm not finna do it.
What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to the Blackstreet Boys show,
sir,
episode
Blackstreet.
numero 21 on y'all, man. Hey, Halloween part 2. This time we got the real costumes on.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Right here, it's your boy as usual, Brandon Keith, aka the Jones Man, aka the Range Brother, aka the Sophisticated Thug, aka today Black Man to my right.
Got your boy D Jones, D Johnson, DJ Smooth, man. We to go to the Mario Bros. Fuck Mario fat ass. It's Luigi gang, bitch.
God damn.
It's your boy Maj Man the Menace, and you know this, man.
Man, you know what they call me? The president, Barack Obama.
Cocksucker.
Fresh off the PJ.
And they saved the coldest for last with Jeremiah, but today I'm Michael Jackson. Let's get this motherfucker going.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yikes.
That was funny. That was funny.
Yikes.
That was funny. I came in front, man. I was like,
Yikes.
Michael Jackson.
I had to look at him for a second. Yeah, you're crazy for that.
Clever, though.
Hell no, man.
Clever.
What's clever?
Clever.
What's clever?
What's going on, y'all, man? Happy Halloween to y'all, man. When does this air? This airs
airs
a few days before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all gonna enjoy this. We're gonna have another good episode for y'all.
Man, if y'all, any viewers from U of I, happen to be out on Halloween, I'll be down there. Y'all can catch me fucking
I'm
around
trying to get down there,
in
man.
my smoky costume.
Nigga
So if
got
you see
work.
me, hit me with a smokey. Yeah, I'll say what's up to you.
The nigga got work, man.
I would like to go, but I probably won't.
Yeah, it's not looking too good right now.
We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see.
The things man, definitely can't be down there for
I
too
don't know
long.
if I'm trying to lay down on the damn ground though.
You feel me? How was y'all weekend, man? How have y'all been faring?
Man,
I want to go back to work. I've been off too long.
All right, shut that shit up.
How long you? I'm trying to.
Been 3 days.
All right, nigga, don't care about that.
I
Fucking
give a damn.
work. But you stacking boxes and shit.
I like money, nigga.
So y'all ain't doing nothing this weekend though.
This weekend, I don't know.
Went on a haunted
My
hayride.
brain was bleeding.
This nigga.
Wait, your brain was bleeding. Hold on.
Yo,
Sound crazy.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man.
That nigga dying.
Might be.
that a part of the costume or something? Dying Barack Obama?
The dying Barack Obama. I think no. We dump it out there. Other than that,
We exciting a lot of white
my
supremacists.
weekend was alright, man. I didn't do too much. Just played some Overwatch. You know, hung out with some homies.
Okay. Jeremiah, what you did anything, man? Sure. Did you go like Dave and Bust? Oh yeah, Jeremiah supposed to meet me at the club, man. This nigga's I called this man up. This nigga talking about I'm at Dave and Buster's. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
Man, nigga, it was a whole fucking thing,
I
man.
mean, we trying to go on the goddamn 2 man, bro.
I'm done though, man. All them motherfucking Spanish clubs.
Yeah, you're not wrong though,
Yeah,
man.
I
Yeah,
ain't
my
gonna lie.
homies. Yeah, so I went to the club this weekend, man. And yeah, bro, I folded. I ain't really want to go, man. Simply because it's the lad clubs. I ain't trying to do y'all dirty, but like, it's out of my element.
His black ass lips coming through his fucking oh my god. Oh, I keep looking right. I just see this nigga lip coming out.
That was so uncalled for.
Hell no.
Mine or his?
You talking about mine?
That was so uncalled for.
my God.
That was so uncalled for.
I can't even see it, bro. I don't got my glasses on. I'm blind as a motherfucker right now, G. You good in my eyes, man. Them dreads getting long too, man. Let me just tell you. Fuck with it, man. You see out there's a little positivity. Maybe you should take notes, bitch.
You talking to you?
I'm talking to both of y'all. I'm talking to Mr. Obama and Luigi.
I mean, this nigga must be talking in third person.
Got L in his name.
Smoking never negative.
For a reason, bro. His
I ain't know
name
that.
start with an L for a reason because he take constant L's.
Nah, that's cap.
That weak ass mansion, that dusty ass mansion with ghosts and shit. They
But
can't
Mario
even
don't
take a
got
nap.
one. Mario don't got one though.
He be up posted up in there in the castle.
Nigga, that's not even his mansion. The motherfucker got a vacuum cleaner. He in there
Ain't none of
cleaning.
that. No.
Nigga ain't no damn
No,
name.
that's
His shit,
Ghostbusters.
boy.
It says
Or they're shivering in his timbers.
Luigi's Mansion, and it has a little, you know, the little what's it called thing on before the S, you know.
Anyways,
So that's
you
possessive.
know, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. You know, because like I said, we spreading positivity, man.
Right, weak ass Mario, fat ass
these
Mario.
two motherfuckers right here, especially this motherfucker today. You just on one today. Can't say nothing.
Can't say shit.
Can't
I
say
ain't
nothing
even.
today.
I ain't even that negative.
Y'all niggas
Yeah,
doing too
stop
much
that.
dick sucking. That's
Niggas
why.
can't give no one no compliment. Even if this man will give you a compliment and just to even it out, quote unquote, he gonna throw bitch at the end.
I gotta
That's
keep
no
you. I
fucking
gotta
work.
keep you humble, nigga.
For real.
If I
For
gas
real.
you up too much, you gonna think you gonna fly to outer
Nigga,
space
fuck
and you
being
gonna freeze.
humble.
Fuck I'm talking about, man.
Fuck that,
Fuck
man.
being humble.
Man, fuck that, man.
Fuck
I like
being
your
humble.
Batman mask, but you still a bitch.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Y'all
Back in
are
the
just
day, you
so
get
That's
shot
what I'm
for saying
talking
shit
about,
like
man.
that.
You gotta keep these
Evil.
niggas
That's
humble,
what I'm
man.
talking about, man.
evil. Just,
Y'all niggas be
No.
on y'all knees all day, need
You know,
knee
and why?
pads and shit.
Okay, while we on that topic, what's up with the humble shit? Fuck being humble.
nah, fuck
if
that,
you
man.
got if you put that work in or you do something well, nigga, embrace that shit. Put that shit on your sleeve, man. Wear it on your sleeve. If you look up the definition of humble is literally just lowering yourself, belittling yourself. That's literally the definition of humble. Look at the definition of shit. Can't even speak right now, man. I'm getting worked up.
Blackanese,
Look
yeah.
at the definition. Yeah, for real though. I started speaking my native language. Anyways,
nigga speaking
one time
Hebrew.
I looked up.
Start coming out.
Anyways,
Took
but
him
no,
back to the
man. I
jungle.
remember one time I looked up the definition of humble, and I'm like, man, I don't want to be that. I want to lower myself. I'm
somebody
really
look up the
out here. I'm putting
definition
that
of
work in.
humble,
I'm
Yeah,
doing some
please
shit.
check, cause
Fuck that.
Belittling yourself just sound crazy.
that sounds
Literally lowering
crazy.
yourself,
But
you're lowering your own
Maybe
worth.
dialing yourself back.
You're lowering your own worth. Why do you have to do that?
in my
I
opinion,
can still be down to earth.
I think some niggas need to be humble. Some people
Yeah,
just
some dudes
some
need to be humble.
people
If
need to be
they're
humble.
being too conceited. But me, I'm just like, it's so much time, like so much negativity in the world already, man. You go on the internet, it's full of negativity. How come we can't have just a little positivity, man? I fuck with the
You
trends.
gotta set
Hey, no,
limits to
man.
that. You know,
I fuck with the turtleneck and the jacket,
hell
man.
no.
You look flea right now,
I ain't gonna
man.
lie. I agree.
Nah, man.
I
The
agree
chain-
with
the
Ron.
chain- the chain look
man,
real,
it's my
man.
turn now, man. You gotta keep niggas modest, cause just like fucking Beerus said to Goku, he ain't tell that nigga that he was the strongest fighter. He fought because he didn't want Goku to get lazy. I need Jeremiah to keep on going out them goddamn breads. I need you to keep on going crazy on Overwatch. I need this nigga to keep on making his goddamn money. So I gotta keep y'all modest so y'all grind harder.
You know what?
And
I
that's
respect
why
that.
All
like
y'all
crazy.
still some bitches.
I respect the shit out of that because he got a point. Niggas get complacent. Oh, he said I'm doing good. I can chill out.
Have you ever tried the
Man.
other shit?
Yeah, I have, man.
Nah, no.
Yeah, I did,
Positive
man.
reinforcement
I have, man.
sucks.
I'm less
Maybe
speechless
it's-
by that whole
maybe you,
speech.
but
It's
damn.
called
Yeah,
tough
I
love,
just
nigga.
I'm at a
just
loss for words.
yeah.
Sometimes
that
tough
sounds.
love,
But you know what else
nigga.
don't feel good? When you really putting that work in, and you know you putting that motherfucking grind in when nobody is watching, nobody's listening, and you see like you going out and you seeing the fruits of your labor, but then you don't get no credit for no one around you.
No, I
And
gave
that's
you
what-
credit though.
And that's what we call you a bitch. Because if you really put in that work, you shouldn't give no fuck about what another nigga think.
Right. Have pride in your own work, nigga.
On God.
But even regardless
Damn,
of
what-
that, though.
Stop it. Everyone wants to feel
man.
recognition.
Even,
for
even,
good.
recognition go
regardless
a
of that,
long
though,
way.
I did compliment you.
Everyone wants
I
some
did,
recognition.
I did notice
Well.
you. I did acknowledge your work.
Yeah,
What did
but
I
you
say
don't need
after
to
though?
You don't need to throw no
I
bitch
said
on
you
it.
still a bitch, man. Because you doing all this bitching on it right now. Just take your
Come on,
compliment.
man.
Take your compliment and be like, you know what? That nigga said I was working hard. I fuck with that nigga said.
You sound like an HBIC right now,
Nah,
cuz.
both of you niggas need to sit down and stimulate
The
your
most, like
mind. a
y'all
little
see this,
bit.
bro.
Y'all
Like
just
the most
talking
negative
real
niggas
crazy,
I just
man.
know.
No, I ain't negative though. For real. I
I'm a
actually
negative
have
dude.
I have a real positive outlook on
I'll
life,
admit that.
actually.
I'm a negative dude.
Yeah,
But
get that fixed.
hanging around me will make you better. Cause I'm gonna talk my shit. That nigga like me. I bet you tomorrow he get up a little bit, work a little harder tomorrow.
No, you should like no. You should like no.
He said, I don't wanna. He said, I don't wanna like me.
Okay, you gotta hit me.
That motherfucker damn.
No,
That was so ridiculous.
like no.
That was left field. Come on, that was left field.
Smack the shit out of him. God damn.
Oh, man, my fault, bro.
I thought you was
Nigga tried to smack the coins out my damn knee.
Once
Nigga.
again, I can't see
That
shit.
shit hurt.
Started
He
whooping
said he's trying to knock the coins out his
No
knee.
Fuck.
Nah, but fuck that,
Oh,
man.
jeez.
I'm spreading the positivity right now, but I also gotta keep it real. I know when to keep it real. I always know to keep it real. I keep it real all the time on this podcast, but also I'm gonna keep it real with the positivity
Damn,
as
my
well
hand
too.
Yeah.
Negativity ain't the only shit that's real, man. It's like them niggas that talk about gangster rap and bang bang shooting niggas. So I'm like, oh, talk about that real shit. I don't care about all that shit.
go.
It's
Why
like,
you
well,
always
damn, if
like-
I'm not shooting niggas, I'm not real.
Knocking at the bang bang.
If I'm not spreading
we do
negativity, I'm
that.
not real.
Niggas, because they spread a violent message.
Oh God.
But that's
NBA
that
butt
real
boy.
shit though.
Ain't that real
It
shit?
is
man.
real.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
real
not
to-
real shit.
It's
You
real
know
to
who's
them,
endorsing-
but that
you
ain't
know
the
who's
only
endorsing
thing
that?
that's real though.
Keyword.
You know who's endorsing
Hey, you know
that?
what? I'll stand by you on that though. I'll stand by you on that one.
What do you say?
That's
But like I
facts.
said though, man, I'm spreading the positivity. Dreads
Oh,
look
we gonna
clean,
come back
man,
to it.
and sometimes that chain look real.
It's not.
See, but like that was like a
No, you
backwards
see? But,
compliment
like,
though.
Right. That was
Because you
backhanded.
just said-
You
we
know
all-
he just did
it
what I
looked-
did.
I mean, we all knew it was fake.
But you said that's the thing though.
Nigga, it's the exact chain that fucking Smokey
Yeah,
had in Friday.
I mean, yeah, but motherfucker, what if I wanted to walk in the room like, yeah, this that shit,
Exactly,
like, bro, like
bro.
you just kind of fucked it
See,
up right there.
Like you on it. That was crazy. That's crazy, bro.
But this motherfucker is plastic from Party City. You want to know where I got it from?
Hey, shit.
Wait,
fuck
no,
it.
for real, they got a Smokey costume at Party City.
Oh no, just a chain, nigga.
Oh, I was about to
I
say.
did this.
Very
This
creative.
these Dickie pants, nigga.
Very creative.
Had to
Very
do this.
creative.
Oh yeah, I do see the dick. Well, actually, I don't see the. I saw them earlier. I can't see shit, bro. But I
I
can
gotta
see the
give the
color.
award to this man DJ for really putting in the effort on his costume.
Yeah,
I
man,
wish
I
they
fuck
could
with
see the whole full body on it.
Man, life size and all.
Die.
My fault.
That's not correct either because Luigi's tall. Dumb bitch.
Is he?
Not.
Luigi
tall.
got to be like 5'5".
Ain't no way.
Tops.
Luigi and Mario are both short.
Neither one of
Yeah,
them
those
are
are short
tall,
niggas.
bro.
But Luigi's taller than Mario.
Barely.
And like a little bit. Mario like
Nigga has two-
5'5",
what, 2
and
inches?
he's like
Still
probably
round.
5'8".
Yeah, I'm saying.
Die.
Is it like
Now he gonna
Luigi
look it up
swim?
'cause he tryna
Kinda
val- he
Mario,
tryna
I guess,
validate
but he's still
himself.
round.
Because ain't Peach and Daisy both taller than both of them?
Yes.
I want to say so. I want to say so.
Damn, we pulling bitches taller than us. That's crazy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'll give me a woman that's 6'7". No bad.
Oh, no.
I guess you're right.
6'7" is a little.
He's
much, I
taller,
ain't
but
gonna
he's
lie.
not that much taller. Okay.
6'7",
they hating him.
6'7", that's a little out of bounds, man.
That nigga to be on a
I
basketball
never had
court,
a real big
goddamn.
issue with height, but come on now, like if I gotta
6'7".
get on a stool, if you gotta bend down to kiss me, that shit an issue, bro.
And then these women, they still
Nah, I'm
like
saying
wearing
on kiss.
heels. You ever be seeing them 6'10" bitches that still put
Man,
the
y'all just
heels
some
on?
insecure ass
like,
niggas. If
why?
your dong long and your balls hang, fuck all that shit, cuz.
I don't give a damn,
I don't give a
baby.
damn.
To have them
Don't
sit,
give a
to
damn.
have them things
Hey,
sit on my
Eliz-
head, I wouldn't even be mad.
Elizabeth Cambridge, hit your boy up, man. I'm knocking that down all day, every day. She like 6'10" in that motherfucker. I don't care. She's
I don't
6'10".
mind. I don't mind, cat.
I'm giving her 6 to 10 children. Easy.
Children.
Golly.
Children.
Jesus.
Sound like a southern goddamn.
Easy.
Sound like ruckus.
Are you gonna actually pay your child support?
Man, trying to get one.
Hell no. To the no, no, no.
I'ma be in them kids- I'ma
Hell
be-
no.
I'm gonna be in them kids' life, man.
My
They
fault.
going
I just
they
want to
going
act
the
like
league.
Charlemagne. That nigga just be asking some crazy ass questions,
going
bro. I
to the
had to get
league,
it
man.
out there.
Stupid.
My kid's gonna be like 6'5" minimum.
Yeah,
They going
okay.
to the league. No doubt.
All 69 of them.
Jumping in that water,
Jesus
I had to adapt.
Christ.
Man,
That nigga got more kids that can fit on a school bus.
Trenches rap house bridging the gap.
Kissing on news and you licking that sack.
wow.
Wow, that was crazy. He Loki just got on that. It's got on that.
Slobber.
Ah, here we go.
Nah.
We can't endorse no positivity, but we're gonna endorse the negativity.
Man, get on his ass,
The,
black man.
the negativity is fun, bro.
Fuck your hat, bitch.
That was disrespectful. That was
Yeah, y'all.
disrespectful.
You been disrespecting me since I came to this motherfucker.
Nah, ain't none of that.
So we gonna even it out, okay?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga, it don't feel too good, do it, nigga.
Still kissing them boys, though.
You should have made that Luigi sound when he gets hit. You did,
Now
bro.
you got the black man coming out.
Die.
Brother Jeremiah, can you please retrieve my man? Is that?
No.
Well, I try to help you, man.
You see, if you was a little more positive, maybe we would get up and we go do it. But you know, we gotta keep you humble. You sometimes niggas get their hat stolen off of, and they gotta go walk and get it back.
I respect that. I respect that.
No problem.
So get your black ass up and
No. You good? My pride is too strong. I can't get up. I wish I had a dog. My dog probably bring it to me some shit.
Man. You know what I got? I recently started having a real problem with
The balls in your throat.
no being called sassy.
What?
Being called sassy.
No, I don't get called sassy.
Yeah, I don't get called that
You know
either.
what? Actually, I'll take that back. My sister called me sassy once.
Man, like,
Blue.
bro, what the fuck does it mean to be sassy? Like, I
You low-key
genuinely
like
don't
them
know.
boys. You low-key like them boys.
Like
You had that hand on that hip.
Yeah, it's
You
like
need to
it's
die.
like a zesty attitude.
Right, you had that hand on that hip.
sassy, but yeah, low key that is.
It's like a
You had that little toot on
it's
you.
like zesty, and you got a toot. And it's just like everything is
So
like.
you had that hand on that
combative.
hip. Fruity nigga.
That's what being sassy is, man.
Just because I don't want to deal with your bullshit, nigga, that makes me sassy. What the
But
fuck?
I just feel like that's crazy though, because I don't be having no feminine fucking
That's why I'm confused.
behaviors.
I mean,
besides,
getting plowed.
besides, like, we just gonna glide over that.
He talking about himself.
Mr.
I don't know what
President.
this nigga do behind the scenes.
All right, leave the LMNOP community up out of this, man.
Man, it's just,
Rob's in that city.
I don't know.
I got a question for y'all, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
What's up?
Does a straw have two holes?
Oh my god, I seen this shit.
It's
No, straw has one hole.
no, it has two.
No, it doesn't.
For it to have one hole, okay, mine it has to have a bottom. There is no bottom to the straw.
Ask that question again.
Does a straw have two holes?
So does the straw have one or two holes?
You call a black hole a black hole, or do you call a black hole black holes?
That no, you can't do that because we don't.
We don't know what's at the bottom. We don't know
about
what,
black holes.
exactly. So that's why it's
the
called
black
a black hole.
motherfucker. You don't fuck y'all.
But the question
I
is,
don't started some shit for real.
wait, but
Boy.
the question is if a straw has one or two holes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nigga, what? No. Does it have one or two holes?
Yes.
He like
What
me.
does that mean?
He like me.
I'm trying to figure.
You gotta be a
Yes.
smart ass.
What?
He like me. Because the way he asked it, yes, actually makes sense. But the way I asked it, yes, doesn't make sense. Because does a straw have one or two holes? He's saying yes.
No,
Because
it
it
don't
does
make
have one or
sense
two
either way.
holes. But I'm saying, does it have one or two holes?
I ain't even catch that.
You could have just said, "Does it have one hole?" and give him his answer from that. If he said
I
no,
mean, I said two holes, but he revised it. That's the reason I said it like that.
It's two holes.
I think it's both.
I think it's one.
That's my way of
I
saying
think it's
both.
two.
I'm pretty sure it's two.
Actually, I think it's one.
One hole.
That's two.
Well, the thing is though,
Because the hole it goes straight through.
Close up the other side of the straw.
That's what I'm saying.
It still has one hole, right?
Right. If you close the side,
So
it's
if I
still
open
one
up
hole.
that, it's still one hole.
Yes,
That's what I'm thinking.
No, it's two.
It's two holes. I
it's
mean,
one consistent hole.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it's one consistent hole.
One consistent hole.
Okay, so is a
You're a hole.
So is a grave one consistent hole?
No,
Because it has a
grave?
bottom to it. That's what makes it a hole. That's what I'm saying. It's a
bottom doesn't make a hole a
yes.
hole.
If you ask me, yes.
That is about to be a hole. I don't know why I hear the word hole is just insane. Like,
there's two holes.
I'm gonna say no, cause think of it like this now. Now think of it like this.
No, it's one hole.
Going off what he said. No, I'm gonna say
One
it's
hole,
two.
two openings.
Now think of it like this, cause y'all thinking of it like a
Yes,
straw.
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Cause y'all thinking of it like a straw. Take it like
A tunnel.
tunnel.
take it like something like this. If
Like
you
going
made
through a
one
mountain.
hole here, and then went on the other end there, that's two holes. You drilled two holes. You know what I'm saying?
you,
One consistent hole.
You drilled two.
Okay,
No, but think about it like this. Think
that
about
analogy was
No.
so
Okay,
no,
let's
okay.
just
Let
make
me.
that known.
You said it a whole different. You had it in a whole dumb way,
know,
Jeremiah. What he's saying is,
I
if
had
you drill,
something, but I
if you
lost
drill
it.
a hole, that's one hole, right?
You drill a hole right here.
Yes, and
that's
go
one
all-
hole.
and go all the way through,
All the
right?
way through. That's one hole with two openings.
there it
That's
is.
two holes.
That's two holes.
think about it like
Two
this.
holes.
I'm
Two
about
holes,
to,
two openings. the
I'm
same
about to
thing.
put an end to this whole debate right now. Okay, we got a mountain, right? There's a tunnel going through the mountain. Like you driving through the mountain, you're going on the highway. Let's say you're going to like goddamn Colorado or some shit. It don't really matter. It don't matter. There's a hole in the mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, just because there's not an opening on one side, let's say they're still building for some reason. So the other side, they haven't put another opening, but just throw a hole in the motherfucker. You put a hole on the other side. What do you? Fuck, I'm fucking up right now.
I don't know what the hell you were even talking about.
Okay,
It's hard to explain. No, but I got it though. But a tunnel going through a mountain. That
Okay.
one hole or two holes. That's one hole, right?
They're saying
you
that's
say
two
there's
holes.
a hole in the mountain. There's one hole going through the
They're
mountain.
classifying it as 2 holes though.
Even with the mountain
It's
shit.
2 holes because it's two open ends. That's 2 holes that you can go through.
No,
That's
no.
bullshit. It's
No,
one
it's
hole.
But it's one tunnel,
Nigga,
right?
are you
Exactly.
but
But it's
is
one tunnel though, right?
one, but you
hole,
niggas
2
aren't
holes. One
counting,
tunnel has 2
DJ. They're
holes.
not
bro.
counting.
One hole on one side.
Let's
one
go.
hole
They're
on the
not
other.
counting.
Oh yeah.
Half. It's not 2 separate holes.
Do we have to look up a definition of a hole? This
We're
is
gonna have to, but you're okay. Like I said, you have to think of it like
what I
this, though,
started.
Rob.
Look
Yeah,
what
if
I
I
started.
drill one hole right here
One hole.
that goes nowhere, just one hole, right? That's one hole.
One hole,
but
and
it goes
it's
through
blocked?
the other side. Okay,
One
there's
hole
2
straight through
holes
the.
now.
No, it's not. Bro.
There's no. It just the 2 holes just
This
happen
is
to be
one-
connected.
This is one.
The 2
consistent
holes happen
hole.
to be connected. It's 2 holes.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so
Bro,
okay, Rob,
your
listen.
analogy
Okay,
is
listen.
Stupid.
But let me tell you something. Listen.
Come
on.
So if there's a hole, there's a drill, you feel me? It's open on one end, it's
My nigga.
open on that end.
My nigga.
Is there not a hole on the other side?
Oh, nigga, listen.
It's an opening.
So there's
on the
only
other side.
one hole. There's only one hole in the table.
The hole.
One
Yeah, the
One
hole is the
full
middle
hole.
part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The openings don't
Like,
define
that
the hole.
Yeah, that is.
It's not a hole. If
So
there's no
nigga,
opening.
okay. So
It's just the opening to the hole. Like that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Did you Google hole?
yeah,
What is it?
it's not very helpful, but
It's bullshit.
A hollow place in a solid body or a surface. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, so that classifies it then. Yeah.
I would say that does.
so how many holes
It's
do you
only-
think you have on
there's
your
only
body?
one hollow. Even with the 2 openings, it's only
2.
one
It's hollow in a
space.
solid place.
I mean, well,
Yeah,
nah, but
2
that was
holes.
stupid.
Tunnel has 2 holes.
It's like you guys are defining a hole by having
What
it
did
closed.
no? What did this nigga say?
He's hilarious. You caught me with all that one.
Like I asked
caught
him,
me.
how many holes do you think you have on your body? He was like 2.
He caught me, bro. He caught me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't pay attention to shit he said for real. I'm just saying numbers, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So how many holes do y'all think y'all have?
I'm not answering.
I mean, technically speaking, we have like 2 million with our pores and shit.
Oh fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, you're a black guy, but
Those are holes though.
they are. I give you that. But you mean like the gaping ones, the
What?
able to see ones. If you
All right, we have 2 nostrils right here.
why do you do? Why do you
I
do
don't
that?
know, man.
Wait, but Rob, you're contradicting yourself. Because what is this all? They're all connected. So, how many holes is there for real?
How are they all connected?
The nose.
What?
No, he just
Are
made
you
a
guys-
good point.
Hold on.
You see how I got no?
He did.
You see how I got no?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
No.
You just fucked up my whole head.
There's a distinct
Nope.
separation
Nope.
in your
But they're
nose.
connected though.
Nope.
No, they're not, bro. The nose of your actual bone structure, your skeleton, is separated right here.
But those 2 holes
two
go into
But
one
where
tract.
do they lead to?
But those 2 holes go into one tract though.
What
What?
does it lead to,
The
Rob?
sinus tract.
Nigga, what are you
leads to
talking
the-
about? You're talking
You're
about bro, you're talking about like a throat.
stupid.
You're talking about your throat. I'm talking about your bone structure, bro. If somebody pull up a fucking picture of a goddamn
But my
skeleton,
thing is-
and you are going to see that there are
Yeah.
two
But Rob,
separated areas.
you're not understanding what I'm
Never
saying
go.
though.
What is this called?
But what
What
is this
nose?
connected to though? What is it
cartilage?
connected to?
All of it's connected to your fucking face.
No, I'm saying the. Okay, Rob.
No, but
No,
like,
that's bullshit. There's 2
No.
separations.
I just proved
That
my
would-
point.
no,
He's
you
just
did
trying to
not.
argue it,
that
bro.
would be like you drilling 2 holes into this table.
Nah, but look at
and
your
coming
skull
out the-
though. Look at your skull though. There's only one hole in your skull for your nose where it's sitting. So
No, there's
those
not.
2
There's
holes.
there's a separation
so
right
those,
there, bro.
So those 2 holes.
Hold on.
This ain't no bone.
Hold
That's
on.
cartilage.
Hold on. If we're talking about cartilage and
No,
muscles,
it's small.
then they're all separated.
You say it again.
If we're talking about cartilage and muscles and all that, they're all separated.
you're
We
right.
have this flappy ass thing in the middle, and it goes all the way
talking
back
about
and
flappy.
straight down. So you niggas are just talking bullshit now.
Nigga, those 2 holes in that honker of yours go up to one track in your sign.
It goes to one. It goes through one track in your sinus.
Bro. No, bro. Hey, no. That's
He's
fucking bullshit.
fighting it
Like,
so
my nigga,
hard.
my nigga, that- my
He's
nigga,
fighting
my
this
nigga,
shit
my
so
nigga.
hard.
Bro, I think
That's like saying if I
it's
did-
both. My answer was
if-
correct.
If I do this, hold on, I don't know. What I'm going
No, exactly. You're like,
no,
you're
no,
like
no.
me with the mountain shit.
No, I know.
I
was
got
going where
fucked
was
up.
going.
Bro.
with the fucking.
But it's both though. It's both. I'm
No, it's
telling you,
not.
my original answer was correct. When I said so, are you asking me if it has one or two holes? I said yes.
No,
because it's both. Technically, it's one hole, it's one tunnel, but it's like it's two openings. But it's like you can go, you can make the argument before. It's like it's water's wet. Actually, no, the water's wet things actually.
Water is wet.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Water makes things.
Water makes
not
things
wet.
No, if water makes things wet and there's two water molecules that touch each other, then the two water molecules are considered wet.
It has to be on a solid surface for being considered wet.
You're a very black guy.
It has to be on a
You just
solid-
said water makes something wet. So if water touches water, then that makes water wet.
No, but that's just water though. It cancels. It's still water.
That doesn't cancel anything out, bro. If
Like,
water
what?
touches water,
No.
it's wet.
Hey, hit him with the.
I feel like he's trolling. I feel like he's trolling.
He has to be because there's no way.
He's trolling.
When
Like, my nigga, like, what are we talking about?
Hit him with the when two water molecules.
I can't bust the Obama voice that well.
They connect.
If two water molecules,
That means the other water
Nah,
molecule.
you need to get a clip of Rob where he said, someone
Two water
water
molecules.
a fucking skeleton.
Word to
You need to
connect.
get Rob when he said that Obama was popping out right there.
What?
But Rob was like, someone get me a fucking skeleton. Shit like that.
Who said that?
Nah, he definitely said that.
When did you say that?
He was like, somebody pull up a picture of a
talking about
fucking
the nostrils.
skeleton,
Earlier
and you
today?
guys will see. Yeah, nigga, it was just right now.
Oh my bad. Oh yeah, we talking about the nose
Man,
shit.
the fucking nostrils are separated, bro. I don't give a fuck.
About like
Bullshit.
cartilage right here. Yeah, but
So
once it
what?
get- once
though?
it goes
There's a
inside-
separation.
Nigga, I'm talking about when it actually goes into your system. You
So
black
what
ass
though?
man.
That's a whole different hole though.
Fuck you.
This is
nigga.
great. This is a great
is
topic.
ridiculous.
This is a great
What's
topic.
the next one, man?
This was a great
I
topic.
won,
Man,
baby.
water's wet.
The answer is yes.
No,
The answer is yes.
there's one hole.
I believe it is one hole.
The answer is yes. What's the next one?
Anybody who say two like man.
Why is always this?
Niggas, and I know niggas gonna agree with me, but
I got a question for y'all though.
okay.
I mean, I guess I already asked a question, but how y'all feel about the death penalty?
Death penalty?
I
I
can
think it's a
talk
bunch of
about that.
malarkey.
Okay, and why is that?
What do you mean? Why is that?
Why do you think it's a bunch of
I think it's
malarkey?
morally reprehensible.
Religious wise or just
No, not religious.
morally?
Morally,
Okay.
taking another person's life for a crime, it's like eye for an eye. Like, not even eye for an eye. It's like eye for a fucking limb.
But I feel like
I think the death penalty is good as a deterrent for people to not fucking do ridiculous shit. I mean, I don't mean ridiculous shit like like steal from a fucking store or anything, but like committing homicide on like motherfuckers or just walking into the mall and just spraying niggas. Like they should definitely off your ass for that shit. Because people usually do the thing of like, oh, it's immoral and like we don't have the right to play God and determine who dies and that kind of shit. But if you ask me, what the fuck was that nigga doing when he walked in that damn mall and just started spraying? That nigga was playing God.
So we also have to have the discussion of what determines or like what measures what classifies as this deserves death penalty. Because
Which is very
as of
true.
right now, there's a conversation in Texas where they're trying to make abortion one of the penalties could be the death penalty.
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that. There has to be a very, very, very strict guidelines because there's also the fear of incriminating the wrong person.
You can't determine that, bro.
So
There's people who've been put in prison for 16 fucking years and didn't do the crime.
yeah, so I think I don't know. I just feel like having it, maybe not even enforcing it for real, but just having it out there, like, hey, you could die if you fucking do this ridiculous shit, could be very helpful. Cause when these niggas go do this ridiculous shit, like we're going to schools, lighting shit up, or just going in the streets and lighting shit up, they don't have no fear in the consequence. Because the consequence is always the same. They give me the jail time and I'll get out, or bond or some bullshit.
In that same breath, though, we're talking about a 14-year-old that went and shot a school up. We're talking about a teenager, a child.
Okay.
We're giving a child the death penalty?
If the crime fits, if you ask me if the crime fits,
Okay.
that you should get it. Because honestly, like I said,
That's a little extreme.
I don't think it's extreme at all. Because like I said, we say, oh, we can't play God. But in that moment, that nigga was playing God.
But
bro.
that's eye for an eye again.
That
let me
again
say
is
this
eye
too.
for an
and
eye.
I don't necessarily disagree with the eye for an eye thing.
Well, let me ask you this.
we
What
don't-
do you think is worth? My ass in this math, I always sound like Mike Tyson. What do you think is worse?
Yeah,
He said him, Mike Tyson.
He said, hold on just a second.
What do you think is actually worse though? Being put to death or spending the rest of your life in jail?
Exactly.
but we've seen it on TV though. Most of these quote unquote mass killers, they don't give a fuck.
If they don't get fuck out of the way, then what's adding the death penalty gonna do?
Off of the nigga.
What?
You
That
give
doesn't
the
even
you give the
make
family
any sense,
closure.
bro.
Give the
Someone
family closure.
Someone rotting in prison for the rest of their life is much worse than just getting instantly killed.
But they also have the chance of getting out.
No, they don't.
I think it's sentenced to fucking
No,
135
no,
years.
So Jeffrey Dahmer didn't get out.
No, he got killed in jail.
prison.
Jeffrey
That
Dahmer
man-
got killed.
that
He
man-
escaped. He escaped.
The nigga got
Did he not
shit.
escape?
He escaped.
You're talking about
okay?
Ted.
You're talking about Ted Bundy.
You're talking about Ted Bundy.
He broke through
pretty
the
sure
bars.
Jeffrey
He broke
escaped
through the
too.
bars of an
No,
establishment.
Dahmer
We're talking
died.
about the actual lines and laws. So if we're talking about a nigga that's not gonna escape prison, which is most fucking people, especially in today's day and age, you're not fucking getting out of prison more
I don't
times than
know,
not.
bruh.
You are going to rot away in a fucking jail cell in solitary.
Okay, then let me ask you this. Let's put it in your perspective. Let's say you go out to work one day. Some random dude comes and offs your whole family. You get back home, whole family gone.
Are you talking about my own volition? Am I gonna go kill him?
No. I'm saying,
Because I will.
and that's fair. I
I'm
wouldn't be mad
gonna
at
say
you.
that's out of anger though. Do I believe it's right? Do I believe I solved anything? No, I'm gonna go kill him just because I would be so angerful.
Right, but that's not my scenario though. My scenario is, would you rather see the nigga in jail or be offed?
I would rather see the nigga rot in prison.
Oh, you're different.
If I wanted him dead, I would want to do it myself. I wouldn't want a nigga to get shot with a fucking needle or a damn electric chair.
I mean, I don't care how he died. I just want to watch it.
No, fuck that.
For me, I just want to watch
Fuck
the
that. I
nigga
want
die.
to beat
And
that.
they always say,
you know, I ain't even go in death.
and they always say, once a person dies, they problems is over.
Literally.
It's done. This person done killed your whole family, and he in the death chair like, I don't give a fuck. How you gonna feel then?
But you making it seem like he's gonna give a fuck while he's rotting in prison.
No, but he's rotting in prison at
but
least,
he's gonna
like he's
suffer
suffering for a
from getting his
longer
butt.
period of time. He's
I ain't getting his butt.
But you got to think about it, bro. We are all human. You can say he doesn't give a fuck, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. You saw some results after a nigga was in jail for like 2 weeks. We're talking about a nigga who's about to spend 90 years, if he even lives that long,
He won't.
in a jail cell. Go look at the adverse effects on him 30 years from now, 40 years from now,
And I ain't denying
after
that.
he getting that butt toe up.
Yeah, like kind of same. Yeah.
Personally, I just want to see him get dropped.
okay.
And I think it would serve as a good deterrent.
Let me ask for you though.
don't think so. We still see crime.
Let's say you got sent to jail over some shit
That's like a bailout.
that you didn't do. So you got sent to jail for some shit that you didn't do, and they was trying to put you in there for the rest of your life.
Happens all the time.
You wouldn't at that point think death is worse than what you're actually going
I think
through?
you'd be better off just. What about torture? Just torture.
I mean, you sitting in jail. This is torture.
I'm not gonna lie.
do the Saman shit.
I'm very intricate with torture. So like, nigga, I believe that's probably gonna be. Don't worry about that.
To the exact same problem. Niggas getting accused, and they were falsely accused, and they got tortured for 24 hours. Got the fucking fingernails ripped off and their teeth ripped out of their mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. You actually didn't do the crime.
These for the jokes, nigga.
No, I'm
Damn.
doing inconvenient torture, like shit that's just gonna bother you for like I said, paper cuts all over your body and dunk you in a whole tub of lemon juice, man.
Lemon
That's
juice,
really that's
orange juice. Put the pope in.
man.
Some motherfuckers I do think cruel and unusual punishment is warranted. Like if it was Jeffrey Dahmer, like come on, like let's not just throw the motherfucker in jail. Let's do that. Let's paper cut his ass and just dump him in some lemon juice.
Facts.
Let's take the fingernails off. It sounds sadistic,
or
but
everybody got to shoot a paintball at his balls.
Justice.
And all his
Them out of his balls.
all the family,
this is
every
why I
member
don't
of the
play
family, the
God,
victims
Rob.
got a with a paintball, shit like that.
But what is justice? That's subjective.
Very.
You're right. Justice is subjective. To
That's
me,
why I'm
that's-
saying, for me, I would rather
why
just
that doesn't make
knock
Is
the
there
nigga
such thing
off.
as justice?
doesn't make sense.
Because I don't want to upset the religious folk here, but I mean, God thought it was justice to wipe us all out and shit, and wipe out a whole bunch of other people because he felt like we was fucking up. There's a lot of things that could be justice, man.
Getting a little intense.
That's facts though.
But right. It's,
No,
it's
it
the
is
truth.
facts
If we
though.
want to get into that, I don't believe in a lot of that shit.
Damn, Obama.
Yeah,
Come on, Obama.
said it.
That's crazy.
All that shit is written down in a book that was written by
My man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge fact.
How do you know? God spoke through him.
That's what they'll say. the Lord spoke through me as I wrote this book. Yeah,
I'm talking about human beings, the same people that have so much greed. I talk about an example all the fucking time. If I grew up as a kid and my dad was telling me on Sunday we eat leaves and fucking broccoli every Sunday and nothing else, and I get the book handed down to me, I'm changing that. We feast on Sunday. Why wouldn't I?
He ain't told a lie yet.
That's what Jewish did though. I'm just playing everything. I'm just being like, how you putting everything on them niggas?
I'm trying to say they may have had like a bad
But low
dinner
key,
one day,
that's
someone
what
went
the
in book
Jew
and was
looking
like,
at.
this pork shit evil.
I don't know.
Like that.
I could see it as helpful in deterring a lot of these insane motherfuckers just doing shit just for the fuck of it. No,
It's not though.
I don't see how you could say
A lot of these insane motherfuckers end up committing suicide after.
Yeah, because it's a bailout. Because I'm thinking if I'm a dude, let's say I'm crazy, right?
Right.
I'm gonna go to Times Square. I'm gonna shoot like 25 niggas.
Okay.
If I just kind of like, if I just, I can kind of do it myself. They can put me in an electric chair. They can put me on their guillotine, where the fuck it is. Either way, that's a quick ass death. I know I can just do this and then just bail out real quick. If you do something like that, there's no way you're expecting just to go on with your life anyways.
Right. True.
So they probably just
okay.
rather have a quick one. That's why a lot of people that do shit like that end up offing themselves. Yeah,
because they know they get in jail. You might end up being in jail with somebody whose family was the motherfucker you killed. Shit like that.
So if that's the case anyway, why does it really matter?
What?
If they're gonna kill themselves or be killed in jail, what's the difference of us just putting them in the chair?
No. The point that Rob's saying though is, okay, if it doesn't matter, then why have the death penalty there and risk getting someone that's innocent? If it doesn't matter,
Okay, I respect that.
So does that change your
Not really, no. But I see, I see why someone could differ though. I think I just like it mainly for the.
Cause you evil ass nigga. That's why.
100%. I can admit that. I'm a very evil nigga. Like I'm kind of a nigga that's like, if you steal from someone who works hard, or not even works hard, but just works at all, like corporations, fuck them. But like, if you steal from another human being, if you don't get beat the fuck up, you got off easy. Cause I don't know. For me, tough love is very helpful. So growing up, when we did dumb shit like that, like stealing, like even just taking little shit, like you steal an ice cream bar from my mom's fucking freezer or some shit, get that ass toe up. Cause you gotta know, don't be fucking stealing. It helps.
Is it? Did it though?
I think it did. I don't want to steal, at least not from people. Corporations, I fucked up. Like I stole from Walmart multiple times. You can't get me. No face, no bitch.
I think once you get $2,000, they can get you.
Yeah, they can. But like either way, it's still fucked them. But like, I feel like it helped because, for one, my sister didn't steal because she saw my ass get towed up. So it provides a
ass whoopings is different.
That's a mind of a
Sounds like
child.
trauma
That's a
induced.
that's
Okay.
a mind of a child.
Ass whoopings is different though. Some of these niggas need ass whoopings. That goes back when I was just getting that. Bring all
And
that shit.
sometimes niggas don't. If I'm rich, I'm not gonna steal just to steal. I mean, some people are dickheads and those people are greedy. But like,
fuck you, nigga.
But like, let's say I'm broke as shit. I'm like, man, I ain't got shit to eat. I might as well take this $5 off this nigga. He got money. I mean, it's fucked up to think about it like that, but like, niggas got to do what they got to do to survive.
I was stealing basketballs.
I used to steal phone cases and sell them.
But like, they left it though. Like that's
That's
different.
facts. I don't want to be snatched it from niggas.
Right, you didn't just walk up to him, give me your ball, nigga, and just walk away. Like,
Nah, but if you leave
they
it,
walked out,
I
got their shit, he grabbed it.
I will
Still
adopt it.
stealing.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's like different from like, and it's small on a smaller scale. It's a fucking basketball. Like,
So, what if that was his granddad's basketball?
Stop it. Like you ain't never steal before.
Back from 19. I have stole. I have stole. I get my ass toe up for it though.
I definitely did.
Sat me down and had a conversation and told me right from wrong and why this is wrong and why you need to work for your own things.
I got
and
the
why
conversation, but I got the ass whooping too.
I got banned from Walmart for stealing.
Well, we can go ahead and take that just like this. I don't want to steal either, and I didn't get my ass beat for it.
And I'm not saying that that's not correct. But I'm saying it helps.
Some of these niggas need ass whooping. Sorry,
Because
some niggas talking to them don't work enough.
Exactly. That's by a person basis, and I'm sure if they're like I said, my sister saw that, and she didn't want to do that.
And you can tell who ain't never been slapped up before.
But I mean, you saying that though as a nigga that ain't never had no real reason to steal. You ain't never had without.
That's
At the end of
valid.
the day,
That's valid.
you know, you what do you have to steal?
And that's probably why you got the whooping.
Right, I'm trying to say.
Possibly.
What's doing it for?
Perspective is everything.
That's true. So are y'all saying that if y'all were put in that position, stealing would be fine for you?
I don't know.
It is what it is, man. You get in where you fit in. Survival of the fittest. It's a real world out here.
Interesting.
I mean,
when you fighting for your life.
If I went to go rob a motherfucker right now, and he was like, "Nigga, what do you need this money for?" I'm like, "Nigga, I don't gotta rob you. I'll just let you know." I mean, I probably ain't gonna get the money, and then I'll probably be like, "Well, no, real shit." I'll probably be like, "At least nigga asked what I needed it for. Like, he cared that much."
Did he really care though, or like
Not really, but at least he asked. Like, like, damn, you run up on me, nigga. What you need
Hey,
this shit
Debo
for?
coming.
what you got? I said what you got.
I ain't got nothing, man.
Yo, punk ass, you know you lying.
Get the feeling all on this shit, patting his pockets down. Like you scared.
That's some shit, bro.
He said, "I
Imagine
got
a nigga
mind
just
control
started
over
patting
Debo."
his
That's what
pockets,
I'm
man.
saying, bro. Like watching them, bro. I saw that Friday gets me every time because that nigga Debo really coming up to niggas, patting them down at their
shaking 'em up.
crib.
Yeah.
Bro, at they crib, that's the craziest thing.
They
On the
crib,
nigga
put all
porch,
niggas-
like patting him
He said, I
down.
know y'all lying. He said, I ain't got nothing on me. He said, y'all niggas lying and y'all broke. I'm like,
He said y'all supposed to be. He said y'all supposed to be some high rollers.
y'all broke.
That's some black people shit though. They'll cuss you out for not having what they asked for.
You ever got whooped
Let me get
because
some
you
sugar. I ain't got no sugar. Damn, nigga, y'all ain't never got no sugar. Like, nigga, where the fuck y'all sugar at?
y'all ever got whooped because you couldn't find something that was in your mama room?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I've gotten that.
Yeah.
God damn.
You never had that? Like, go get the keys. You go in
Yeah.
the room, you.
I can't find it. It's up there, boy. You better find it. I'm like, you could have just came up here and
You
got
come
it.
back,
I mean.
hey, DJ, you come back, you're like, I can't fight. They say, now, if I go over there and
But,
I find
right,
the keys,
Now
I'm gonna get ass.
that's
Right.
what I got slapped in the head for.
Yep.
And it wasn't like a real ass whoop.
Yeah, nah, I
It was
ain't
just
get like
a-
spanked
a-
or nothing like
a
that.
fuck up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, smack him upside the head. You know, my dad had them big ass hands, so
Yeah.
he crack you on that head. Yo, shit gonna be beaming for a
But
little
like I
minute.
said, I'm gonna say that, reiterate it again. Bring back the ass whoopers, bring back the ass kickers, whatever you want to call it. Bring back the bullying, bring back all of that shit.
Can't.
No, yes you do, because
you
these
can't.
niggas need it. Because think them. All that happened, the roles reversed. There's still bullying going on. Is now we just bullying the motherfuckers who have different opinions, or that just be trying to just live their life and be real. If you say some shit that's not all caked up and sunshines and rainbows, then all of a sudden send that nigga to hell, lynch him.
What's so different from before when niggas was getting their ass toe up by their parents versus now? Because niggas are still wild.
niggas more wildin'.
The fact that everyone is
No, 'cause these niggas
everything
think
is
they're
a trauma response now. I think that's really.
yeah, let's get
I'm like I don't want to get into this because
No,
like,
if you can.
okay,
I
fuck
know
it.
where you're going.
Everyone's turning everything into a trauma response. Like
Take
not
that chain back.
not every yeah, man.
Debo gone now. You
Getting
good.
real in this motherfucker.
Now it's like if I'm walking around my everyday life going to phone, and all I'm seeing is mental health. This person has this. If you do this, you probably have this. If you do this, you probably have this. Now I'm going as far as to self-diagnosing myself.
Facts.
So like I'm now self-diagnosing myself. So I see you acting a certain way towards me. I'm gonna use that. Oh nigga, I have fucking Tourette's, nigga. I just say shit out loud for no reason. You're ridiculing me. Like nigga, you don't have no fucking Tourette's. You're just loud and stupid. Like, it's shit like
Reality.
that.
I'm tired of this. Like this is a sickness. What the Apple preacher
This
said,
is a sickness.
sickness. It's a sickness.
We do not want it.
And I just be looking. I'm like, bro, that's all, the exact. I'm glad you said because you was going exactly where I thought you was going with. I think it's all the time. Like we gotta calm down with this mental health. So
everything's
everyone
a
to turn.
trauma
What Dave
response.
Chappelle say? The whole country done turned to a bunch of bitch ass niggas, man. Bunch
Exactly.
of pansies, pussies. Bunch of pussies. Can't say
Man.
nothing. You say something they don't agree with. All of a sudden, like I said, modern day lynching. Take everything away from them. Take a sneaker deal. Take this. I'm not even talking about Mr. West right now. I'm talking about in
What did
general.
that? What did that have to do with mental health? I'm so
Everything.
confused.
It's everything.
On
I'm
No,
talking
we were
about-
I'm
saying-
so confused
No,
on
I'm
this
talking about this
line,
whole
this
thing.
correlation.
I see what
Oh,
they're saying.
that is mental health. That is mental health. But anyway,
What?
Because it's a sickness. People lose their minds. But no. But the mental health thing, you want to get real specific onto that? Not everything is fucking mental health. Like all this shit, like, you need therapy, this and that. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna cap. Some of y'all just need to thug some shit out. Thug it out.
Facts.
Because all this time before, people been doing all sorts of great things throughout history. And they wasn't over here trying to, because all this time, it gets to a certain point, because I get before, especially in the black community, you know, we had a problem talking about, you know, our feelings and just some shit that we go through, especially the black men standing up, blah, blah, blah. So I get it to a certain extent, right? But I feel like a lot of these people make so much excuses towards mental health. Talking about, I'm taking mental health days and all this and that. It's like, well, you really ain't getting shit done. Sometimes that's just part of life. Everyone goes through shit. But you gotta keep going forward. Everyone goes through some shit. You talk to a person, it could be your closest homie. You don't know what that motherfucker really going through right now. But you over here pitying yourself. Talking about mental health this, mental health that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with therapy, but if we constantly throwing at people, first of all, people like also like to throw that therapy thing as kind of like a backhanded, almost kind of like an insult. Like I said, kind of going to another thing. If you disagree with them or you say something that they don't like, whatever, it's like, oh, you need therapy, blah blah blah.
Right? Who hurt you or something like
who
that?
hurt you
Yeah.
and all these things like that. It's like, no, nigga, like we all just humans. No one is gonna sit here and say that life is just easy. Even if you grew up a youngin' and everything was handed to you, someone worked for it, then someone went through that shit. Like I said, life hard. But let's stop this pitying ourselves all this time. All this mental health shit is like, we gotta, at some point in time, we can't just be sticks in the mud though. We gotta march forward.
Man, you know what I think? It's kind of like what you said. Like, it's kind of like you're seeing it on everybody. Everyone's talking about, oh, I'm this, I'm that. It's like, I feel like this is like the only real time period where people are so invested in other people's lives. And we've reached a point where, like, I don't know, I feel like people, that's where we're at, you know, like back then people were focused on survival and elevating. What are motherfuckers focused on now? We got the GPS, we got all the shit now, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, ain't really nothing no more. People just focus on each other's lives and everything everyone else going through.
People been focusing on each other's lives.
No,
Not to this magnitude of today.
The Salem witch
Well,
trials.
they been, but they actually they physically. You said what?
The Salem witch trials. Niggas was. Wait, hold on. Not even just the Salem witch trials. We can take this to slavery. We was just black ass motherfuckers not doing shit to nobody. But since we was black, they had to come and meddle in our lives and use us as slaves. Is that not meddling in people's lives? No.
No, I didn't say meddling.
No,
I meant watching other
watching
people's lives,
lives.
watching from a distance
And,
and,
like,
judging
comparing.
yourself based on them.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
You
I
could-
mean scrolling and seeing that someone's at a club tonight and being like, "Dang, my life sucks."
Because back then,
Never done that before.
Even though people like they did care about what celebrities did and stuff like that, but they didn't have the internet like we did, where we see it. It's constantly every single time you're scrolling through, bro. We see thousands and thousands of just random shit accumulated per day that we just don't remember because it's just a bunch of senseless shit. But we're constantly just looking at all this stuff. I mean, we couldn't focus on it like, you know, we do now back then. Because I mean, you had to wait for some motherfuckers to say it on TV or some shit to pop in a magazine. Now you right when the shit happens, 2 seconds that shit's on Twitter.
Yeah, you get a notification.
See these niggas on Instagram and all this shit is just a facade. And people are like, yeah, and some of that shit goes into mental health and shit. But I'm like, bro, like, and I don't want to be this dude because, like, bro, like I said, everyone goes through stuff, man. And the more you sit down, and this is how I function through it. It's just like, man, like there's shit that go on in my life or whatever. And I'm like, man, this shit really fucking, to put it lightly, man, this shit sucks right now. But I'm looking like, man, there's someone going through some shit that's way fucking worse. But part of me is also I should do recognize because it can be a dangerous place to venture because there's a thin line between that and also invalidating shit that you go through too. Yeah, someone going through some worse shit than you, but that doesn't mean that invalidates what you're going through. But I'm saying, but there's someone that is going through some shit that's worse and they're still fighting through some stuff because they know they got to get some stuff done. So, I mean, I don't know. All this just complaining and sitting back. It's like, at the same point in time keeps going. Time don't stop for nobody. Though nobody got the luxury of that.
I think it boils down to, because like you said, everybody's so quick to self-diagnose, but nobody's quick to self-reflect either. So as soon as they self-diagnose, they gotta go on the internet to see if anybody else is going through it, or see any post about it, or be quick to just tell people, "Oh, I'm this now because I've self-diagnosed it." I think you could come to terms with a lot of this stuff and realize that you're not even that bad if you do sit down and do self-reflection. Because a lot of human beings don't do that shit at all. Like, they're quick to say therapy, therapy, therapy. I gotta go to therapy. Like, my mom used to ask me all the time, like, do you want to go to therapy? I'm like, what the fuck I gotta go to therapy for? She's like, you could be going through something I don't know about. I'm like, I just sit down and just sit through it for my mind. Like,
That's what I do.
like, most of the shit that I be quote unquote stressed about don't be that bad compared to, like he said, somebody else's. And I'm not trying to dumb my shit down, but at the same time, it could always be worse. But I wouldn't have realized that without the self-reflection.
And that's part of life too. Like it's constant ups and downs, and we know how our memory works. Bro, like, some shit happens and we forget it right away.
Literally.
So we're like, man, this shit really sucks right now. But I mean, you have plenty of good moments and more to come, but there's more bad ones coming too. That's part of life, is you don't know when that shit's coming. You could be on the top. You could feel the best you ever felt in your whole life. And next moment, next day, some shit comes. You find out some bad news, and now you feel the worst you've ever felt in your life.
Word.
But you need the bad moments to understand the good ones. Because it's kind of like yin and yang. You would never know what good is if you didn't have bad. With good comes evil. So, I don't know. Maybe people should start cherishing. Maybe not cherishing, but finding gratitude in those shitty moments. Because here lately, I've been figuring like, man, maybe after this is over, it might be a lot better.
Exactly. You don't know how, like, you can come through this, man. Like, you know, it's like you go through stuff and you come out strong, but it's like you truly don't know what's in store for you. So, I don't know, man. What y'all got to say on that?
It's a tough conversation to have. I think you guys. I don't wanna.
Well, am I insensitive?
Misquote you. No, not insensitive. You can be insensitive. I don't have any problem with that. But I feel like you're denying people that actually have mental health issues.
No, that's
like there's chemical imbalances in people's brain. Like, people that actually have deep depression physically can't get up.
Yeah, but that's fair. But what we're saying is
fake.
But that ain't everybody though.
Exactly. There's a huge mass nowadays of people just, like he said, self-diagnosing.
There's a huge mass of people that have been diagnosed with that now, especially with the integration of cell phones, like you guys said, scrolling on TikTok.
But being diagnosed by a doctor and self-diagnosis,
but people been different. But people been depressed, nigga.
Depression is probably one of the most. It's probably the one. Being sad is probably is one of the most common emotions. They didn't have all these tests,
like you said, therapy. And there's good part of it too, but they didn't have all this stuff. Like, they just like, damn, this sucks right now. I don't feel good, but at the end of the day, I know I got shit that I got to get done, so I got to go through it.
Is that the truth though?
I mean, shit. If I'm being perfectly,
we have all these people that are in poverty or impoverished. Where do we think that came from? We have so many lines of people that have had deep depression in their what's the word for
their family line?
Their family line, and we can see it. We see these niggas who feel stuck, feel like they can't get up, but they're stuck. They can't, and it's just keep on constant lines. So to bring that into light, I feel like that's healthy. If we can get these people the help they need, we can put their fucking generational family line back on their feet.
But that's the thing. We not saying that we can't do that. We just saying not everybody's in that boat. That's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people are though. I feel like I feel what he's saying. I feel like you guys are denying that there are a lot of people there.
No, both sides are true. All I'm saying is that I think ain't no way all of y'all niggas is fucking going through that shit. Or like I said, or I put it this way, everyone goes through shit. Like I said earlier, everyone goes through stuff, but ain't no way like all of y'all have this sickness and you guys just can't function. I think a lot of you guys, like I said, you see people on social media, you see people talking about it. It's like, oh, I must feel this way too. Or I should feel this way and I should do this. It's like, in reality, bro, you gotta that's part of your journey. I feel like before, like a lot of these people, they didn't get diagnosed with bipolarism and things of this nature until like they were 40 something years old later in life or whatever. And like I said, there's good to it as well. It's good to know these things, but at the same point in time, like I think of like all throughout time. Like you think like depression, all this stuff is new, anxiety, all this stuff is new. No, people have had this before we even had like language and shit like that.
Can I take?
But I'm saying, but you got to just keep going.
Let me ask though. So, DJ and Brandon, I know you guys say you don't feel like you need therapy or anything like that. Right. Or you feel like if you had it, do you feel like it would do harm to you?
No,
I don't think it would better me either.
Okay, now do you think if, let's say, the slaves, when they got freed, if there was therapy access back then, do you think that would have helped?
No.
Do you think if during the civil rights movement, do you think during those times, if there was therapy and black people were embracing those sort of things at that time, you don't think that would have helped anything?
No.
I feel like that's a hard line, only because of the way history is. Like, if slaves got help, it is still white motherfuckers.
White people?
No, I mean,
civil rights, though.
I mean, in terms of how we talk about slavery in the mind. I'm talking about how we talk about that. Not talking about shackles and physical oppression. I'm talking about the mental aspect.
Institutionalization?
Yeah, exactly.
But how we could have had it back then.
That's where
how we can sit here and have these conversations, but if we really pull someone that's really impoverished and really in those situations, they may look at us like, man, y'all don't even know. But y'all don't even know for real. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get what y'all saying, but I feel Rob in that way of like, a lot of people really do need this stuff. Because like you said, life is hard.
I didn't say that at all.
Life is hard.
What we saying?
And therapy and that sort of awareness does no harm for anybody.
Yeah, I feel you too.
But it is overbloated.
I'll put it this way. If you broke up with your boyfriend, I'm sorry. Yeah, bigger things in the world. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I agree.
Absolutely.
But people talking about they go through trauma and shit. The shit that people
like
people throw around trauma. It's kind of like the word woke. They have thrown around this word trauma to the point where it's been cheapened to people that actually got that shit. People who actually got post-traumatic stress disorder and shit of that nature. You got trauma because it's just like there's some stupid shit.
Like, I'm gonna be
just
honest. I don't care who it is, bro. In some shape or form, bro, you were bullied in school. Like, I've come to that realization of like 2 years after being out of high school. Like, everyone's had one moment in life where they feel like they're being bullied. So like, for everyone to be like, I was bullied. To me, it's kind of like,
were you really though?
Like, like there's
definitely
kids,
levels to it.
There's kids who are dead ass being beat the fuck up after school. Like, niggas called you a big headed bitch.
Putting
like,
plungers up the ass.
You're kind of like, I'm not saying you did. That's not no type of trauma, but it's like, nigga, like, you're holding on to that too long.
It's like, bro, that's just part of being on the earth.
Like, you're holding on.
And
to
I don't know,
too long.
maybe because I think there's other ways you can get to that with besides going to therapy, or whatever. Because in a sense, like, I don't know, part of me too is like, I mean, I'm just in ways I'm just putting money in your pocket too. I don't know. And I know I'm not trying to discredit the therapist because there's some real therapists out there, but
let me ask you this: what is that? Because I genuinely don't know because I've never been. So what exactly goes down in therapy? Because, of course, you see the shit on movies and TV shows or whatever, and it's just person with a notepad, speak how you feel, write it down. I'm going to try to explain to you what's going on.
So,
do you guys have any insight on that?
I've been to therapy.
Okay.
So what happened with me was I came in, I sat down. She just asked me like some base general questions.
Right.
How do you feel about your mental health? Do you think you're on the upper end, the lower end, as in, do you feel like you're happy and you have a good life, or do you feel like your life is shit? How do you feel with your relationships with your friends, your peers, your family? Basically just trying to find little tidbits of information. Yeah. And it wasn't just like a multiple choice question. I had to write like a quick short answer for her, or speak it out to her. And then she would try to get me to think of a scenario where I felt like shit. She would try to get me to think of it from a third person point of view or a third person perspective outside of the box, so I can kind of self-reflect. Yeah. Which I've obviously done myself before. Yeah. But the thing is, they have gone to school for mental health and all type of different things. So when she comes back and tells me this is what I think is going on, and it looks like, based off what you told me, you said you don't, I'll just take parents as an example, right? You said that you don't feel like you have a good relationship with your parents, and when you were a kid, you watched your little sister watch you get your ass beat.
Right.
Those are two lines that connect.
Right.
And it seems consistent, right? Because this same phrase, oh yeah, I don't like my parents, kept on coming up. And another same phrase that kept coming up, I was watching my older brother get his ass beat.
Okay.
Right? So they're just connecting lines, and it kind of helps you see, and it identifies what people would consider trauma.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I just didn't know. I don't know.
I mean, that's not all therapy either.
Right. At the end of the day, it's very person to person. You know, like you said, it's like, oh, well, I know people that got beat up and did all this, but you really don't know what that guy who made, like, maybe he just walked in and he got a pair of new, that may have been his first pair of new shoes that year, walked in and niggas clowning on him for it.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? And it may be like, man, that ain't shit, tuck it up. But it's like, you don't know what that's doing to that nigga for real. And I ain't gonna say he don't need therapy. I ain't gonna say he shouldn't, or like he should just tough it out. At the end of the day,
it does make our thesis kind of subjective then, because we said like, oh, like not everybody needs, because you know sometimes you gotta tough through it, but maybe for them, they just it's okay.
I just think two things could be true. I know I said there wasn't a side to it.
Word.
But I don't know. I just.
But I don't disagree with you. I definitely think, especially like shit like TikTok has opened up a gateway for a lot of people to abuse these new learnings of mental health.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess I'm very blunt with that. I think a lot of people are pussies, honestly.
But it's what society has created at this point, because
everybody's being depressed.
Everybody's geniuses. Exactly. Everybody's intelligent as hell.
Pussies.
Everybody has this huge voice and right to their opinion, which of course you have, but like they feel like they're so right to their opinion that they're gonna shit on you for having a different one.
Yeah, feel sort of entitled to.
Yeah, so like I don't know.
I feel like once you make your mental illness your personality, bro, you did too much.
Because I saw a Abba and Preach video, and I'm pretty sure Preach was like, a dude stopped fucking with him because he didn't agree with 100% of his views, which is insane. Because especially with, take us for example, we all grew up differently, have different experiences. There's no way in hell we're gonna agree 100% on everything. Like, that's damn near physically impossible due to the upbringing and the experiences we've had. So I think it's very strange. Well, not strange, but it's very telling that when we see these TikTok motherfuckers shitting on other people for having different views because they don't agree. Oh, well, we can't be friends, or, you know, the way you have a shitty mindset, or you don't see the world for how it really is. Like, I don't know. That shit's just fucking insane to me, considering it seems so logical that since we grew up differently, we wouldn't have the same mindset. But everybody just shits on other people for having different mindsets. But in the same breath, we'll also be like, everybody should be different, and, you know, you should be yourself. But on the opposite end, we'll shit on you for being different in yourself.
I think it's a discussion of the way people view morals and what people view as morally right.
Right.
Like the abortion conversation.
Yeah.
We have people who grew up religious and they think if you're getting an abortion, you're killing someone. Yeah. And then we have the other side where it's like, no, just a short clump of cells that has not turned to human.
Right.
So, man, it's a hard conversation.
And there's so many routes to take too. Like,
this is a hard conversation.
I think people need to start understanding scenarios. Like, all right, now let's say Rob says some crazy shit like, I don't think it'd be that bad to walk around stab a nigga. Like, all right, I might not be walking around with you. Like, I might not walk. I might stop rocking with you just because you said that, nigga. Like, I might be walking down to the store with you one day and you might stab me some crazy shit. So like, for all that, I might stop rocking with you in certain scenarios. Like, I might not even walk nowhere with you. Like, nigga, we have to be around other people when we hang out. Shit like that. So like, I feel like people need to react more towards scenarios and like how shit's going on than focus on what motherfuckers like think.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm talking about though, because specifically with the example I was talking about, if you think that an abortion is taking a life, I could understand why you would stop fucking with someone over that.
Exactly.
Right?
No, exactly.
But in my brain, like, I don't understand because I don't view that way.
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah.
I don't understand. I was like, I just feel like that's some bullshit. Like, I have the right to my own opinion.
Yeah.
But realistically, if I'm trying to view it in their eyes, they're looking at it like I'm murdering someone.
Right.
Well, I don't know. It's just such a hard conversation to have just because of the viewpoints. Perspective is everything, like I said before.
I don't know. I really think like I mean some of these motherfuckers do got mental issues, but they fixing the wrong shit.
Some motherfuckers just on the internet too much.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers just on the internet too much.
I seen this one shit on. There's this video on TikTok this white lady. She was teaching at like a black school or something like that, and she was dancing to some Afro music, whatever Afro. What do they call it? Afrobeat music and shit like that.
Yeah.
And she's going crazy. Like she knew what she was doing. She been practicing. And then you got people who reposted shit on Twitter, and now just people are just mad because she's fucking appropriating or some shit.
She's not though.
And she's like, "Oh my gosh, like you guys are really egging her on, act like it's so great that she's doing dance, but when black people do the dances, you don't care." It's like, bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, like why does it have to be that? She can't just enjoy the shit. Like
I'm
she
not
saw
sure
something that she liked, and
Bro, the cultural appropriation thing, there's such a thin line with it. It just makes no sense to me because, like, oh man.
But what you guys arguing about?
If a white person does it, there's no problem with it. But if they try and claim it as their own, then there's a problem. That's what appropriation is. But if she's just dancing, doing the dance. Whatever.
It was a very wholesome video.
Thank you for learning our culture. You're integrating yourself into us.
Like,
that's good.
Like,
Man, diversity is great.
yeah, they contradict that whole thing because they say, "Oh, we want people to we want to be more inclusive with different races and stuff." But then when people do it, it's they're trying to steal and they're trying to be like us. Like,
How y'all feel about different races wearing box braids?
I don't have a problem with it.
You're stupid.
I don't have a problem.
I mean, you can do it, but you're fucking stupid.
It's just some people that just look right.
Yeah,
It don't look. I mean, like in terms of
just
It don't
doing
make
it.
me-
Yeah, I
it
don't have no
make me-
problem with
you-
doing
you
it.
can-
It don't make me
do it.
angry, but if I look at it, I'm like, that looks stupid.
I'm gonna tell you, you're a dumbass.
But you have an
'cause that's-
entitlement to do with your hair what you would like. Like, fuck it. I just think it looks dumb.
Like,
Like, that's just my opinion.
All right, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Fucking no, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Fuck no, fuck no. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. If you're
white.
if you're white with box braid and shit, bro, stop fucking doing that to your head.
Okay, but think about this though. Let's say you go to the army and get a buzz cut.
See, the argument that they'll make against that though is a buzz cut isn't like cultural.
yes.
Box braids are cultural.
Fair.
It's just like the same way white girls tried to argue about black girls straightening their hair. That's not it's not cultural. There's cultural significance in box braids.
Right.
Which I understand, but I just feel like if they're not claiming it as their own, then there shouldn't be a problem. Even though they might look like fucking idiots. Or they might just look goofy as hell.
They be looking goofy.
Yeah,
But I doubt most of those people are sitting there saying like, "Oh yeah, like we created box braids."
Yeah.
That
no,
my thing is
There's a few shit.
Really?
Yeah, there's a few.
Why would you
No.
go that far though? Like, why would you even say that?
There's a lot of white people that take like Mexican dishes and stuff and they rename it.
and they
So,
Yeah, that
Well,
was
that's
why.
because white people are culture vultures.
That's why that box braid thing became a debate. It was because Kim K had got him, and she called him something else. She called him something off some white girl in a movie or something.
She didn't acknowledge that those are box braids, and that was the problem.
Okay.
But like, why though? Like, why would
Well,
you
it's
say
because
that?
it perpetuates that thing of white people just being able to take and go.
No, I
take
get
it further
that.
than
I'm just
we
saying
have.
No,
for
he's saying
for
for
her
Kim.
spot, like, why would you just do that?
But she
Oh,
probably
why
don't
would you
need.
say
She
that?
probably
I
don't need to know no
apologize.
better though, because she doesn't want to. But she don't know no
Exactly.
better. She like, oh yeah, these are just some
The
braids.
Kardashians are already evil.
Yeah, these are just some braids. So I'm
Like,
gonna
I just
call
think
it whatever
that's
I want.
fucking retarded. Like,
Yeah.
like why would you take a hairstyle and be like, "Oh, this is ours. Yeah, we made this."
Yeah,
Like,
but nah,
what do you get out of that?
Real. That's not what Kim Kardashian was trying to do. It's just what she did.
Right.
It's the whole-
ignorance is
Unintentionally.
bliss. Right.
Yeah.
with that, it's the whole. And again, and I hate to be biased. I really do, but like I'm biased on this shit. Like, man, the white folks and stole so much for us. So like, I don't know. At least let niggas have. I don't know, man. Y'all already got people having to cut their hair in school to be playing in sports and shit. It's shit like that, and then y'all going around and y'all getting praised to do it now. I don't give a fuck about the whole "you're white, you shouldn't have that." It's not that. It's more like y'all did all this, and then now you want to do it because it seems cool.
But that's
Yeah,
how
but
society goes for us though.
they gonna say that they weren't a part of that. They gonna say they weren't a part of slavery and all that shit. Even though
Still your
I don't
family
know.
history.
Even if you don't believe in like reincarnation and shit, in a sense, like you still live on. Like you're who you are because of everything that's happened in the past.
Even God said, no, I can't say God said it, but I forgot. Stop that. God didn't say that. I forgot what it said. It said you are you carry the sins of like your family,
Ancestors.
your ancestors.
I mean, in a sense, you do. I mean, the way I look at it is, I don't know. I think like you live on through not just like your children, but you live on through like, I mean, shit. If I die today, bro, I know I've affected people in a sense, and they're gonna go on their life and they're gonna carry themselves in a certain way based off of something they may have subconsciously seen me do or whatever, or they from knowing me, whatever. So in a sense, if they pass down that custom onto their kids or onto someone else, in a sense, like your memory is gonna keep lasting. So in a sense, like a part of you hasn't died.
Right.
So if that can be true, I mean, shit, what your ancestors did to ours, it wasn't that long ago. So technically, y'all did have something to do with that. But people like to act like it doesn't happen. We need to forget it. That's where they lose me.
And the whole, my family aren't like that. Yeah, you're probably lying. You're like, that
sends a red flag.
I swear.
I've never met a white person that owned the fact that their family used to be racist, that was from the Confederacy, that they had uncles in the KKK. I've never seen a white person admit to it. Yeah. Every white person,
that's the first
white
they're
person,
gonna say
60,
it.
70, 80 plus, they always say, in our town, we all got along. The blacks did their thing and we did our thing, and it was all good.
That's when they don't be telling the whole story. Like, y'all had respect, but you probably still walk past that nigga and like, oh, yo, dirty. Like, you feel me and shit like that, bro.
Hey,
or you just had sides.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
that's just funny as fuck because I mean, we make a lot of racist jokes about our own color. So I'll be doing that shit sometimes in public, and I did it at work one time. And this is normally whenever I make a racist joke around some white folk, I'll look at him and be like, yeah, I probably got my last name from one of your ancestors or something.
But he ain't never lied.
Every single time.
Never lied.
Every single time. They go, oh no, my family didn't own any slaves. Or, oh, I'm actually Irish, so.
But how the fuck would you
We were
know
the
that?
ones that were enslaved. I hate that, bro. I hate when they
It's
say
like, how
that
the
shit.
fuck
I
would
never heard no one say some stupid shit.
Bro, I hate
heard
that
that.
shit.
I've heard
know.
Hey, that shit blows the fuck out of me.
Because you don't know that.
Bro.
Like, what?
I realize like I don't be around people like that.
I don't either.
So like
I've
I
been
kind of
around
like I kind of already forgot a lot of that bullshit that people were doing like back in like school and high school and all this other shit. But as I've kind of been, I guess I don't know, recently I've been a little more social. I see how niggas are acting. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all niggas still be on that bullshit. You know, I'm just got separation.
We still on that bullshit.
No, fuck, I'm not. On what bullshit?
I'm talking about bullshit. I'm talking about we still bullshitting. We young too. We still bullshitting too.
No, I'm talking about just moving with just straight.
Yeah, that
ignorance.
correlation was bad.
Yeah,
nigga. That didn't make any sense.
People
You know what he
acting-
mean,
Yeah,
but
People being
you
that might have to
do
go
it.
on. That might have to go in the dumb moments.
yeah, you knew what he bet.
But
You knew what he
I
bet.
will say, I do move sometimes. I do move with a little bit of caution though. Like I almost prejudge all white people.
I absolutely.
And I don't judge them harshly to the point where like I'm not fucking with no white people because I love white people.
Yeah,
But
it's a defense mechanism.
I will say I am always on guard.
Yes,
Whenever I meet a new white person.
because you'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah. So
I don't
it's
see nothing
like
wrong with that.
Like yeah. But
But who say they're not doing that to us?
they are. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I was making the
Exactly.
relation. I was making the relation. Like I'm on defense with them, but white people that came up, if their parents was like, "Oh, these niggas on TV, these damn thugs," they probably approaching us with caution too.
And shit, you can take it to the top. What did the president call us? Well, the ex-president. He said, "Do away with those thugs. Throw them in the jail."
Told you.
Like,
And he called those neo-Nazis. Where was that? But damn, all I know is he called the neo-Nazis very nice people.
like, it starts from the top.
That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody just grazed over it.
Because it's the belief in the homes.
Yeah,
That's why.
Man, we thugs, but the people that stormed the Capitol, they were just a rowdy
Nice.
mob.
Right. That's rowdy. They're just being what do they call them? Patriots. Fighting for what they believe
that's
in.
just the power
Like,
of words, though, man.
that's crazy,
It's
bro.
Really, the power of words.
But that ties back to what we talking about with Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
They just learned how to maneuver a little bit, man. Shit crazy.
And Kanye trying to break that, like, man, y'all might as well just be flat out, like, y'all ain't fucking with us. Like, just say that.
Oh, so I got a question about that though. Would y'all rather have people just be openly racist towards you, or like just keep hiding it?
Yes, bring segregation back.
Okay.
No.
Bring it back.
I agree. No,
Bring it back.
I agree to a point.
crazy.
I agree to a point.
To a certain extent.
I'm gonna agree to a certain extent. So I'm gonna let that be. Like I'm on.
Segregation's crazy, but
No, man.
That's crazy.
Like, get everyone they quarter. Let us all take care of ourselves. We can come visit and mingle every now and then, but just let it be like that. That way, all that open racist shit won't even be a problem. You with your people, I'm
How
with
do you
my
do that
people.
though?
until you in town with them uppity ass Negroes, wild conks back again. They gonna be then comb overs and shit.
That's
Black
cool.
ass,
That's
Uncle
cool.
Tom ass. No, it's not. Man. Like a
Man.
conk with your black ass. You know what I'm talking about? That shit Malcolm X was doing with
Yep.
the chemicals, making their hair straight, looking crazy shit, setting they shit ablaze over there.
Putting acid
They
on
hair
their
straight.
scalps. Oh my god.
That reminded me of
They didn't know no
dude
better.
at my job. He was talking about some
he didn't
dude.
know no better.
He had bleached his hair, and then his barber he had cut him, and then he tried to do a little S curl on him too, the little S curl thing. That nigga head was on fire.
Oh my god.
Dude, I know
bleached
his
it
head
first?
was
He bleached his hair
hurting.
first, like that same day he went to get a S.
That shit was probably
Jesus.
burning like crazy.
I don't even want to disrupt the neighbors. That nigga was You seen that Kendrick shit?
Yep.
You was complicated.
Oh, go. Jesus. Go, Kendrick. Okay, you're done. You're done. We got it.
Exactly how he
We get it.
bro.
We get it.
Dude, over
Yo,
there
black
put the
ass.
S curl on top of his head, bro. That shit crazy. Yeah, you gonna go back doing that shit?
No, fuck that.
Man, I
don't see nothing wrong.
don't see anything wrong.
I don't see anything wrong
though.
with how
like,
we got it now. I don't think.
Oh,
man, I
no,
believe
but I do be
that-
thinking that
It's too late now. It's too
I
late to
believe
go back
that
to that
diversity, more diversity is better, man. I just feel like we all integrated our cultures together. and just came
Yes, I
together
like
as
that. I
one.
like the
Everyone
idea.
would be able to understand
But-
one another. We'd be able to eliminate all
My
this.
thing-
But niggas love segregation. Like you goddamn black ass motherfuckers standing right
But
here.
this is what I don't.
stand
I'm not. This is what I'm saying. though, Rob. It's like, okay, I'm not saying segregate as in like, oh, I can't go to the same bathroom as you. I'm not saying it as in that like. I'm saying like,
We'll eventually get to that point, though.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, where's
I wouldn't give. I personally, I wouldn't give a damn. But
You would though.
I really
If
would.
your job, if you was working somewhere and then you had to walk a mile to get to the nearest black bathroom, you would.
Yes.
Okay, but we're talking
on
about.
top of that-
we're talking about in times of now. So like,
No, bro, because it's gonna revert eventually.
What we gonna do? Have 8 bathrooms in one damn building? Blacks.
okay,
Asians,
but my thing
Mexicans.
is, y'all ain't y'all now you don't go
all the
now you trying to hear my
gender- all the
proposal.
genders,
Y'all not even
too.
trying to hear my
Right.
proposal. Y'all not trying to hear my proposal.
Man, fuck the proposal, nigga.
Anyway, I'm gonna dish it out anyway. Fuck what this nigga talking about, Mr. President. What I'm saying is like I wouldn't have a problem with. Okay, for example, y'all see how every big state or big city has a Chinatown somewhere where literally it's all the Asian Americans. They all work there. They probably all live in that part of the town too. Why can't we as black people have that?
Yeah, that's what I want.
We kinda
Like
do.
they come to our neighborhoods
ghetto.
to work
What?
in the
that's
the hair stores and stuff like.
It is.
That's what I was
It's
about to
called
say.
the ghetto, though.
We would really be
Yeah,
if we
but
were to do
we're
that.
trying
We
to
would
be
literally
good.
be damn near recreating Section 8.
But
Nah,
hold
here's-
on though, because
No,
you gotta
because niggas don't
really
have money.
you
They
gotta
bring
really stop.
equity for
Hold on, hold
themselves,
on.
though.
You gotta really stop and think about this shit, okay? We're trying to compare. I'm assuming you guys are talking about us as American black people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta compare this whole Chinese tradition that's lasted for thousands and thousands of years, compared to us niggas that just got out of slavery. What 400 years ago?
I'm gonna break his point right here.
ain't been no 400
I'm gonna break his
years.
point right here.
Like
Like
maybe
200.
Yeah, 200.
Oh wait, 268.
No, 1865. It ain't even
Two,
been
two,
200.
two,
Yeah, like 140.
No, hold
160.
on, that's some bullshit.
160.
1865 was when the slaves got freed. Yeah, I told you. Like once again, white people act like it happened so long
It's
ago. It was
not
not
that-
long
not
ago.
that-
It was
that
a few
damn long
generations
ago.
ago.
Oh, y'all right.
Your great grandparents, a lot of our great grandparents was fucking slaves.
Y'all right. But still, go ahead, break my point, bitch.
What I'm saying is, you talking about we have no
that is
heritage.
further- that is
We have
further
no
proof.
heritage, right? But
I
like,
think we
you
still
do
got-
realize
we
we
still got our
are
culture.
as black people. We are the American culture.
In a lot
And
of
we
ways, yes.
we set the trends for everything.
Yes.
So
Yes,
what do you mean
we
we
have
have
so
no
much
culture?
culture.
We
I
can't.
didn't say we have no culture.
No, you said we have no heritage. That's
I didn't say we
count.
have no heritage either.
No. All he
what I
said
said.
was
I said
the
it's limited.
Chinese had thousands and
Yeah,
thousands.
I
of
said-
Okay,
I said,
but-
I said it's
that'll be a
limited.
problem. I
But
don't think that'll be a
still,
problem.
but even then,
I don't
still,
think it's very limited at all.
it's not. It's really not.
All I'm saying is this.
Because then we
I'ma
still
say this.
because we have the Jamaicans.
What would be the
we have the
nigga town?
Haitians.
Okay, you got
Why
a
I
point
gotta,
there.
first of all, why gotta be nigga town?
What would be the nigga town? What would be nigga town?
Obviously, I-
Leave.
Are we integrating Africans and Jamaicans and Haitians and all that into it?
Yes, 'cause
Or is
they
it a
count.
nigga town.
Yeah, we do. We take them
They're
all, yeah.
black. goofy. That
So you gonna call it Blacktown?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
That's
exactly.
derogatory.
Because there's too many different cultures. So what is it
y'all
gonna
know
be?
That's derogatory.
Afrotown? I guess it could be Afrotown.
I'm cool with Afrotown.
That's cool.
You could call Jigabooville for all I care. It's all right.
But my thing is, my
It's
thing
ours and we gonna take care of
is
it.
the whole thing is we have our own community. We build equity. We had a time where we had our own Black Wall Street. These niggas had to burn our shit down and really fuck us up. So
I
it's
don't
like
think
shit
y'all are
like
understanding. So for one, me and Brendan have talked about this before.
What,
The-
Sunday?
What? No, it was a while ago. But the Chinese and the Asian culture is not frowned upon in America.
Oh.
They can be able to maneuver through all the capital gains and all that kind of stuff. We as black people, we don't have capital. We can't literally sit ourselves in our own space and make it survive. Why? Because the white people will see that and be like, this is an easier way to get rid of them because they're all sitting together. That's why I say that shit's a bad idea. We would literally be recreating Section 8 because we don't have no capital.
No, obviously at this point, segregation would not work. You niggas love white women too much. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going for that now. But I'm saying if niggas back then during like the civil rights movement, back when we had decent black leaders and shit, if they was just like, you know what, we gonna give y'all this section in like the South or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Say like, I don't know, Georgia to like DC or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And let us take care of the shit ourselves and just didn't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And
Niggatropolis.
I feel like
No, we would need help though.
yeah, we gonna need the help though, because we gonna need the
and sort of resources and stuff. Yeah, but that's okay.
that'd be
but
good
We
reparation.
got
don't
like
have
3
capital
billions.
to do that.
We got like 3 billionaires, man.
y'all act like the Asians come here with land designated for them already. Like,
But that's the thing. But there's a difference between us and Asians, though. The white people don't fear the Asians. The white people fear us. Is that not correct?
okay, they fear us so much that we're playing. We have our music playing in all their cars. They're wearing all our clothes. They're literally wearing all our style. I'm not
But
trying to hear.
you
I'm not trying to
just
hear none of
told
that.
us.
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
You just said earlier, who owns that
But I'm
shit?
saying-
The Jews.
Okay. Well, no. Here's my thing is, are you trying to take away
the Jews?
My thing is, are you trying to take away the black creativity?
No. Why would I take that away? All I'm saying is that it's easier for the Asians because the white people don't fear them. If we get together, they're going to be scared.
Because they're taking our culture.
My point exactly.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why we can't do it. Because they're gonna off
You're
our
saying-
ass.
no.
That's bro, you can take about from DBZ perspective. What the fuck did Frieza do when the Saiyans got stronger? He offed all of them.
Hey, that was okay. I ain't
So if we get together and get smarter,
The monkeys.
But you're basically saying that it's not going to work.
monkeys.
It could work. It's not that hard. I mean,
back for the
but
monkey?
DJ, we're talking about hypothetical. We're not talking about white. Like Jeremiah said, we're not talking about white people who are still fucking with us. We're talking about in general. We can be able to make a whole community.
Man, just
still
give
do
niggas
that.
back the reparations, man.
That's what I'm
No
saying.
issue.
That's what it
the
is.
hell?
That'd be no problem.
That's all it really
Facts.
is real reparations. We've never
Facts.
gotten real
Hey,
reparations.
we low-key
and
did, though.
I'm not denying
We
that.
low-key did, though. What was it? 40 acres in the mule?
We never got that.
Yeah, we did. We did. They just took it back.
Yeah.
Might as well not.
They literally took it back because the fucking Confederacy was struggling out there by themselves and they had to reconnect. And then we lost that land that we
yeah.
built so much on.
Like it's
Damn,
crazy. They
for
believe.
real?
They,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
They for real gave that money back to the Asians. Shoot, they still Native Americans getting paid like a motherfucker now. I'm not. They are still down bad. I'm not gonna say they're not.
They should still get
They
paid.
on
They
their
should get paid
reservations.
though.
Yeah, but we should get paid too. Nigga.
Yeah, we deserve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, bro.
But it's the fear, bro. I'm telling you, it's the fear. Because because black people already done made something out of themselves without all that shit. If they were to give us that shit, we'd probably skyrocket past them niggas.
Oh yeah, we
absolutely
probably
would.
be in control.
Thank you.
Well,
But they don't
definitely
want
fear
that. They don't want that. So that's why they're not giving the
Game
reparations.
of Thrones.
Facts. I'm saying, it'd be some crazy shit out here. If we was all on the same playing field,
Modern
nigga,
day
Come
Game
on,
of
bruh.
Thrones.
shit be crazy.
Come on, man. Like,
Okay, that's
playing
lucky.
dirty.
I ain't gonna lie. Lucky facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Kingdom v Kingdom. All these 6'8" African niggas with spears. Wait, hold on.
They're long black cocks.
Wait, what?
Fucking all of our white women. We can't have this anymore.
Okay, he's meant to. I was gonna say.
No, that still went for a wild.
that was
a wild turn. That was just a
You
wild
hit that
turn.
pause on it.
Whoa.
Black cocks.
I was like, "Whoa, where are you going with that?"
Hey,
Like,
yo.
please tell me there's more.
I'm doing my job so that one of my black homies. So you and your people and your big black cocks are always doing.
That's so sus, bro.
Yeah, I had some white friends that do shit like that all the
There was a
time.
Mexican dude. It was a little friendly banter.
That's crazy.
Oh my
That's a
god,
perfect example of that, man.
dude.
But think of
be
the
like-
white dude
he be
came and
like,
said, "Yeah,
bro.
you guys and your big black cocks."
I had a friend.
Like
Every single time he sees me, he's like, "Man, I'm glad I didn't bring my girl the other day. I support the black community, but Rob, he's gonna take all white women."
Bro,
like you
I'm
low key,
so
you low key
serious.
stepping out of bounds a little bit.
nah,
You
on
low
some
key
real
stepping
shit,
out of
he do.
That funny as hell.
Like, low key stepping out of bounds a little bit, but
Those
Stop
do
fuck
be
with the
on
blacks,
that
but
though.
you gonna
I'm
take
a little
my
worried
wife.
about. Look at that.
Hey, you can't date my daughter.
Like that nigga, he'll like you can walk in with a fresh fit. Oh man, I got on my soccer dad outfit. You don't be out here taking all the girls. If you doing shit like that, shit be funny though.
Yeah, Mr. Steal your girl for real. Damn.
that shit is fucking nuts. But nah, that's facts. That's facts though. They wouldn't have the blacks modern day Game of Thrones, man.
yeah,
We done got into some crazy shit today, bro.
we did get into a lot of shit. Might be time to end it.
Facts.
Some of this shit might be too hot. I don't know if y'all can handle it.
It was good.
Man, at the end of this episode, make sure y'all, if you're watching this with your girl, make sure after this episode you go ahead and grab that jar of peanut butter, grab that straw, and get practicing.
Practice. If she need it.
If she
already there, then like,
High chances are she needs it.
I had a lot of people in the comments ask me what the straw's for, so I have to explain it now.
Okay.
Wait,
Now,
what?
Yes,
That's pretty self-explanatory.
I would think.
there's a lot of people in the comments saying what the straw for. For those who
What
are
the fuck else would you use
for you
Put it in your
meatheads
ass?
who clearly don't know what it correlates to the throat. You know how strong your throat has to be to suck up peanut butter through a straw.
Yeah.
Now incorporate that on your penis.
Ridiculous. Like, that was just crazy.
And that's
You're
what
not
the
wrong
straw's
though.
for.
Man, get y'all reps in. Y'all need practice.
Man.
But I'm gonna give you some encouragement too, because that's what real senseis do.
And hit that cabbage patch, man.
Okay, that was cold.
Hit that cabbage patch, man.
That's a funny ass dance that nigga did, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hang around.
you gotta do the
Is it?
you gotta do the Captain Morgan foot on and just do the cabbage patch, man.
Okay. All right.
He said, I'm gonna try that. Look at it.
Taking notes.
I mean, I have done the cabbage patch, but I didn't know it was called a cabbage patch.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, I don't know where that shit came from. Why cabbage patch?
I
No,
call it the
because there's a
tornado.
dance.
Yeah, it's a little dance, yeah.
okay.
They be doing.
It's a little dance, yeah.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the Halloween episode. Make sure, we're gonna get the membership going too. Patreon about to be discontinued, but we got to go to the membership because I think that's better. It's all one platform, same shit. Anyways, y'all enjoyed this. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit that comments too. Y'all ain't been doing that enough.
Join that Discord. We need to get
Discord.
that motherfucker bumping. I know it's dead right
Watch
now,
out
but
for me
please
on
get in that
Monday.
bitch.
man.
Watch out for me.
Matter of fact, when we start playing Overwatch, we need to be in that.
I need to get my webcam.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm finna start doing
Multi-purpose,
lives.
of course.
Oh,
Twitch.com and
man.
Camster.com.
This nigga ridiculous, bro.
I will be trying to
So
do lives,
get
man.
your money ready.
Hold on,
You
give
will be
him-
doing butt plugs.
Give me your
No.
camster. Give me your
Specializes
Camster app.
specializes in butt play.
Hold on, give me your Camster app.
DJ and Brandon will be collabing.
Oh, no. He
Hold
bought
on,
Khaled.
hold on.
He bought Khaled.
Hey, hold on, let him give him the app.
Camster.com and OnlyFans.com/Dr. Longstrong. Hit me up. Feel me? We will be fucking fleshlights and Gluck
fucked your butt.
and Gluck 3000ators. Nothing's touching my butt. If you a man, you can watch, but just know you will never get to touch me.
Cap.
Man, no
Specializes in anal play. He forgot that
no
part.
diggity, no doubt.
You gone.
The most special.
No diggity.
And you know this, man.